Greetings and salutations, everyone.
Ooh, ooh, oh, ah, wing, wang, walla walla. Bing.
Did you just say wing wang walla walla bing bang?
Yes.
It's ting tang walla walla bing bang.
This girl.
Ah, that makes
It's
more
ooh
sense.
ee, ooh ah ah, ting tang walla walla bing bang.
EMCA.
Exactly. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the latest, the latest stream of Legends of Dodera Striking Cold Iron. Shit's whack, yo.
I took it spooky.
I mean, things could definitely get spoopy.
I apologize for my poor audio quality.
You're fine. That's not too bad.
We're the only one. I think. Oh man, this is the one arc where we can't do the one where Gal dies joke.
Yeah, because very specifically, there are things around him not doing that.
You know, yeah, because we're in the Feywild. You can't be touched
Man.
here.
Well, I mean, we don't know that. Like,
We don't know that, but it's heavily inferred because it's Fey.
All right, who's getting the one who dies treatment now?
You know what? The
Farron.
one where Dasher returns to death.
Hey Dasher, you know you experienced death. You want to experience it again?
Not now. Also, I don't think we want him here yet.
Oh, that's fair. How the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck would he get out here anyway?
In through
Good
the window.
question. Anyways,
Yeah, good question. Next question.
just falls out of the sky.
Ah.
No, I know how he would get out here.
Oh wait, we've had that entrance happen a few too many times. He's stuck in the ground.
No, it would involve dark powers relating to B.
Still, no spoilers. We're saving again. We're ixnay on Eric K until they arrive.
Well, I want that burrowing speed.
What?
What? Exactly.
The fuck you mean burrowing speed?
Don't worry about it. Wait a minute. If Gal were to have a shovel with his athletics and using Zephyr Strike, because it says movement speed and not walking speed, would I be able to get a burrowing speed?
Hold on, run that by me again.
So if Gal were to have a shovel, and I were to cast Zephyr Strike, which I'm pretty sure specifies movement speed and not
I'm
walking
sorry,
speed.
you can't Zephyr Strike through the dirt with a shovel.
Okay. But what if I do it like really fast?
No.
Could I, as a level 5 Topaz Dragon, Zephyr Strike through the water?
No.
But I have a swimming speed.
No, you don't.
At level 5 I would.
Well, level 5, yes. Also, you're also Dragonborn, not Dragon.
Oh god, once I take that level in Warlock, I'll be able to Zephyr Strike and then give me an 80-foot swim speed. Or something. Some ridiculous number like that.
Something, whatever it is, something stupid.
It's just like, aha, I'll swim to get away!
Oh, actually, before
No,
I
you
do
don't.
that- Got that. Grab my
I need
hourglass.
to get
It's me.
oil flasks, but then instead of like reacting to fire damage, it reacts to damage.
I don't think that's how oil works.
No, like that type of item.
Mm.
Like it'd probably be like a gel or something.
Just get fucking antifreeze.
No, because antifreeze wouldn't work. I need it to freeze.
Well, like, it's the opposite of antifreeze.
Yes,
It's super freeze.
super freeze.
Mr. Freeze. Where's my super suit? Speaking of segues, Dice! Oh, come on. Hey, come on.
It's for the great good. I'm your wife. I'm
There
the
we go.
greatest good you ever gonna get.
So, from my understanding, according to Cut Content, Honey is actually the one person who can hide stuff from him successfully.
What?
What?
Incredibles? Frozone?
Oh.
Honey is his wife. Oh, okay. I never knew that. Also, another thing to admit, I never actually saw... I saw the first movie. I never saw Incredibles 2.
Oh, neither did I. I've seen, like...
apparently she was
Anyway.
cut from Incredibles 2, unfortunately.
I've seen the second half of
Why?
Incredibles 2.
Because apparently there wasn't enough time to do the bit with "Where's my super suit" again.
Hola.
There's always room for another Where's My Super Suit pun. Anyway.
Yo! Babe, where's my shoes? I don't fucking know. Find them your damn self.
As she just stuffs them in a cabinet.
Yeah, honey. Yeah. You know what? Ryle, pick a color.
Green.
Speaking of funny,
Nice.
there's... Oh,
What was that, Mono?
I was hoping B would show up right then. But it didn't work.
Yeah, I've tried to time those things before. It doesn't work. Speaking
Unless
of...
it happens right.
Speaking of not working.
Mono, pick a damn color.
Congratulations.
Glass shark.
I have white, which I suppose is the closest analog.
That deep dark water.
Oh, God.
Nope.
Sorry, it took me a minute to figure out what the hell you were referencing. That deep dark water. Fat kid don't go.
Fat kid no go.
Fat kid don't go.
Better swim, fat kid. Better swim.
For reference, that was a quote from.
Oh my God! Speaking of course, that's the thing that summons her.
You have summoned me
Glass shark.
Yeah, I was
fat
talking about
kid, no go.
glass shark.
in that bad dark water, and that deep dark water with that kid no go.
No go.
That is a quote from I believe it's from My Brother and Me.
Yes.
Okay.
You gotta swim,
Swim,
fat kid.
fat
Pretend
kid,
there's a cold
swim.
dog at the end of the poo.
That's
Good
so
to know.
stupid, I love it.
It's gonna
And it makes me happy.
eat your brother, then make you dinner.
It's gonna
What?
eat your brother. It's gonna make you a snack. It's gonna eat your brother. He don't care. He's Glass Shark.
He's Glash.
Glass Shark, he coming for you. That's one thing about Glass Shark. You got it.
I don't know.
Glass Shark, he loved the fat kid.
It'd be so easy to implement Glass Shark 2. You just take a shark and you make it invisible.
Yeah.
The existence of a
shark.
glass shark implies the existence of a plastic shark.
No. The glass shark implies. Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm thinking of a different thing. Never mind.
And then the
Glass
aluminum
shark.
shark.
Glass Shark. Oh God, the hags are back.
And then
Oh,
the
no.
paper bag shark.
I mean, we
Glass
already
shark.
discussed the concept of plastic in the Feywild.
Oh yeah, because you were trying to experiment with
God.
the idea of trying to like catch a fairy in a fucking Tupperware container.
Yeah,
James just came down the stairs chanting.
we were the
Black Shark.
Hey B, we were the plastic fairies all along.
Get him in here. Get him in here.
That's right, where Fat Kid No Go. He knows.
I was gonna say, in order to be the person to invent plastic, don't you? I think you'd still need to find like oil first.
All right, looks like Gal's
Just
becoming an
ask
oil
Rondell.
baron.
God.
Where do you think what do you think the excrement from the slimes are?
Hello? Oh, there we go.
Hello.
High plains.
Give me a shovel. I'll find us oil.
He'll get you down in that deep water. That
I'm
dark
sorry,
water.
Gal. You can't just find oil like anywhere.
I will find the oil.
Actually, do I know where oil would be?
Well, you see, if I become a warlock, I'd be able to find it pretty easy.
How?
All I need is a shovel.
I'm scared to ask.
But that might cause an oil spill or two.
God.
You just gotta go fracking in the Feywild.
I mean, if anybody did, it would be Gal.
There is
Okay.
another.
Okay, so that's
yes.
where it would be. All right.
No,
Well,
I feel like
also go fracking.
that's more of a Farron thing than a Gal thing.
Mhm.
That's true.
Actually, oh yeah, I did mark where oil could technically be on the map. All right.
So
Don't
we
give us
can, in fact, find oil.
Don't do it. Nate.
Why is there a star right here?
A star?
Because that's
Don't
where
worry about it.
the
Oh, that's
people
where
are.
that's what the center of Circle New Dawn territory.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, don't you see how it's a circle?
Look how new that dawn is. It's so new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would punch you for that.
Oops, sorry. All right. Because
One message
that's
to
basically
Kaden.
showing like the quote. Oops, shit. The quote like
The
capital.
quote, oops, shit.
Yeah. Sorry. The capital quote unquote of the Circle of New Dawn.
Huh.
Hey, and did you guess what? Hey.
What?
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Chicken butt.
Well, that too, but also, birthday 20.
Happy birthday, Kumar!
Yeah, you're only 3 days late, dumbass.
Wasn't it?
What? I was?
I thought
Yeah,
it was yesterday.
What?
it was the
This is the
7th.
seventh.
Was the 7th? Damn.
You made me
I-
giggle.
I could have sworn it was the 11th.
Nope.
Well, either way, hap Borth, hap late Borth.
Mhm.
Heaven's the 17th of September, and Plains is the 7th of October.
Who the fuck's the 11th?
Yo, mama.
I
Mama,
know.
Jinx.
Yo,
That
Michelle.
ass.
Damn.
Got him.
My brain
So
feels
how's everyone
broken.
doing today?
Been
I
doing-
feel bad now.
No, you're fine.
I just got I just got my Warhammer commander deck, so
Ooh.
I still need to buy you that mug.
purge the heretics.
I'll never say no to a good mug. It's against my nature.
I have to
Hey,
wait until payday.
Exactly.
Purge the heretics. Kill the non-humans. Oh wait, that's every player. That's every character in this game.
Oh yeah. Actually, I don't think there are any human PCs.
Nope.
Nope. There are no humans.
I think the closest is Omen
Yeah, Omen's a half elf.
and Nox.
Omen and Nox are half elves. But otherwise, there's no human connections from any of the PCs.
As tempting as it is to say that's wrong, I have other plans.
Yeah, no. There's plenty of
I'm not allowed to talk about.
elves. There's been plenty of elves and half elves, but
It's
no
nothing
humans.
but all elves.
All elves,
We got
24/7.
rid of a lot of
only-
elves.
Well,
There's
because
still
the
a lot of
only-
fucking
the
elves.
two major populations in Noircaster are humans and elves.
No, the only race that outnumbers the amount of tieflings is the amount of elves.
No, actually, hold on. Because for a while, Dragonborn were the most the second most populous. After tieflings from the PCs. I don't think that still is. Well, actually, hold on, because we have.
No.
There are a total of
Omen.
3 Dragonborn.
Wit.
Well, no. Gal's a tiefling. He's not a half elf, though he is a half elf tiefling. Though I think the tiefling kind of trumps that.
That'd be Nox, Omen,
Yeah, Nox, Omen.
Aelred.
Aelred was a full elf. Yeah, he was. Yeah,
Well,
he
no,
was a
I'm
sun
still
elf.
no. That still counts.
What?
I said elf. Half elf and elf are lumped in the same group.
Okay, because I wasn't lumping those two together. Because it's complicated, but
They're different enough.
If we're talking like pick characters with elven heritage, then that's a much bigger list. But if we're talking like just elves, if we're not like just elves and half elves, yeah, Aelred, Omen, and Nox, and I think that's it.
Really, I could have sworn there was one more.
Nope. The only other one you might be thinking of was Rosia, who was like long before any of the stream games on the channel. Though that was originally on another channel back in the very early days of Near World Frontier.
Okay.
But which that was like over a year ago at this point, I think. Damn. Fucking hell. But,
Yeah, because we just had our anniversary.
yeah, damn. But okay, it is 5 o'clock. Any word from Keen?
His computer's loading.
His computer's with it? Oh, okay.
Loading.
Oh, sorry, I just saw that. Okay.
Because he turned it off like a nerd.
Nerd.
Hey, you gotta take care of your computer maintenance now and again.
No, I have to turn it off, or else it'll keep me up at night.
Hashtag
Same.
never turn the computer off, gang.
I rarely turn my computer off.
Let's go.
I
Like,
rarely
it
do
only
it.
goes off whenever it crashes.
Yeah, I do
Exactly, Kevin
refresh it somewhat.
understands.
I do restart it somewhat regularly, but I never really like turn it off for long periods of time.
Restart.
Like with how my room is set up, my RAM sticks are really bright, so they'll like shine right in my face when I'm trying to sleep if I keep it on.
See, I like having it dim like that though.
Mhm.
Also, you could, I don't know, move your computer.
I would, but I kind of can't.
Though either way, as we're waiting for the final party members to file their way in, if one of the party members could please tell me what happened last time we left our heroes.
We on a boat.
We
We're
got
on
a boat.
Shit.
We scrambled to try to get at least 2 of our party members not encumbered.
Yeah, there was a bunch of
Possibly more.
talk back and forth about prep work before heading out.
There was enchanting. Lots of enchanting done.
Yes.
We got across the river.
Mm-hmm.
The forest fucked with us, and we got lost.
Got literally right back to where you started.
And then
No, we were a
went
few
back-
miles off.
No,
Yeah, we went 2 miles off, and then
Yeah.
we went back in, went right back where we started. After that,
That's when night fell. But
night fell. Spooky shit started happening during the final watch.
No, during all of the watches.
Oh, during all the watches, but it intensified during the final watch, where Shadows started doing weird shit and trying to go across the river.
yeah, no one saw what they
Um,
were.
No one saw what they were.
I know I
Dasher
rolled almost a 30.
Dasher kept on pointing light where they were so that they wouldn't come any closer. And then he got paranoid because he realized, wait, this is the last day of Portum. We just crossed a fucking river. And then woke the rest of the party up and yelled at everyone, get back to the boat before dawn actually happens.
We're all like, huh? What? Why?
And Dasher
What
explained
kind of
very
crack
rapidly,
breeze?
last day of Portum, we went across a river.
Gal thinks you might have gotten hit in the head too hard.
I don't think he explained much other than he thinks we may have passed on to the... We may have passed into the other... onto the other side of the... basically afterlife.
Quit telling everyone I'm dead!
And that we won't be able to get back for a year. Minimum.
And everyone else is just like, well, that just don't make sense.
Yeah. Oh.
No, Keen agreed.
Yeah,
Keen agreed.
Yeah, I think the only person that followed behind Dasher was Keen.
I don't think Keen agreeing with you is helping you in your argument.
No, it's not. It definitely is not.
I know what you're talking
but
about.
But as the only person who's actually been dead
Also,
for longer than a year.
I mean,
so most of the party doesn't know that yet.
If Typhoon and Kumal aren't worried about it, as the smartest people in the party.
Whoa, no, now you're throwing out accusations.
Is it true, though?
Careful where you point that thing.
You're the smartest person in the party.
Whoa, easy there. That makes me liable for shit.
I mean, I don't make the rules. I just follow the Mr. 20 intelligence.
As someone who works for a school who has been representing said school, you were already liable for shit.
Shh.
Now you're gonna say I'm liable for shit. Looks at his degree.
Quiet.
Don't look at that.
They'll hear you.
Yeah, they'll hear you.
Student just pops out of a bush from somewhere in the Feywild, like, "Hey, Professor."
Fuck.
Aiden just pokes up. Hello, Professor.
And then there's
another one I have to babysit. Fuck.
And then there's just Gal, and there's just Gal like a few feet away. He's like, I already hear everything.
So we ended the session with a very paranoid Dasher trying to get into the boat.
And Gal's just sitting here like, I don't know how they expect to get that boat across the river without me.
I don't know, we just kind of like say something,
or rather than paranoid, impatient.
Is the movement speed of a rowboat.
Enough.
How many hit points do you have? Enough.
1.5 miles per hour.
As Dasher realized the sun had already risen.
Out here, just like, we already crossed the river.
Player's handbook does not go before the monster manual.
Don't you mean the waifu catalog?
Yes, the waifu catalog.
Are we going to be here for a year?
We will be here as for as long as we need to be.
I think we should try and keep it to about a week.
Then a week it shall be.
Oh, wait, no. We can come back.
In a very old dialect of Draconic that none of you understand, Dasher just starts ranting.
Now he's back to the gibberish.
God.
It's like the old Spanish grandma just going off.
I think we might need to get him some help.
The other side of the
Dasher,
river
you okay?
is-
Has the dementia set in?
Ooh.
The other
Either
side of the river
way-
is a very dangerous place.
Mhm.
Yes,
Either way. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say if there's anything else the party recalls they feel is important to note.
I'm even. Oh yeah, Dasher got his rapier,
Mhm.
and also has his leatherworking equipment on him, as well as the materials he got from the dream, so that he could at some point work on this.
And it was Nox's birthday. Nobody remembered.
Sif.
It was Nox's and Dasher's
Dasher.
birthday.
So she gave Dasher
Suppose.
crazy.
So, suppose then, without further ado, as the final bonus question, before continuing any further, day is it?
The 29th. No, it's the 1st of November.
First,
The fuck is November?
Yeah.
The 1st of
It is the
mutation.
first of
Actually, you're very close.
Malatia.
No.
I
Musha?
don't give a fuck. I'm calling it mutation.
Mutatia?
Yes, it is Mutatia.
I
It is the season of change.
There are too many letters for it to be that.
No, it's not. Mutatia.
Yeah, Mutatia.
Why?
I'm
Fuck you and your
sorry.
silent N.
There's no
This
what?
is
There's no N in it.
What?
that's what I have written down.
It's
That's what you
Mutatia.
gave me. That's Mulatia.
I don't know
there's
where
that is
y'all
a
got
T,
these
not
extra
now.
letters from.
It was Mutatia.
I'm so confused.
Y'all just making up words
How
now.
the fuck? Alright.
I was
welcome
Yeah,
to
it's
D&D.
Porto. Yeah, it's Messia, Porto, Mutatia, and Ninguis.
Okay, alright. I have it
That's
spelled correctly now. I had it
Mutatea.
spelled incorrectly.
this Mutatea.
Mutatia. Soft
Yeah.
T.
Yeah, Mutatia, as in the time of the
Look,
change.
look! I am giving you shit.
Mutatia.
Anyway, close enough. Sure.
Mutatas.
Either way,
A coon.
before we return to our band of heroes,
And
we shall.
I think that term of hero is subjective.
Again,
We
bold
shall,
words.
we shall see. We shall see to whom the fates smile kindly upon this day.
Got it.
Yeah. Nox, every time you say "not it," you're gonna get a fate. It's not a fate point. You get inspiration. That's a 4.
That's just the way that the gods work, man. Saint
Yeah, that's
Hypnosia
cool.
and I, we've got to deal with it.
Secondly, yeah.
Fate is neat.
Oh, that's another 4. Reroll. Yeah.
2 points.
Another 4. Reroll.
3 points.
Hey, now.
Yeah.
Why? Why are we
2. Dasher gets a point of inspiration.
Hold up. That was 3 4s in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
If-
set up a special rule.
Did we?
There was not a special rule.
Okay, we're not doing that then?
If I said it, it was a joke.
What was it?
That if your numbers rolled 3 times, you get an extra inspiration.
Yeah, that was the rule.
That would put me at 3 points, Nature.
Hmm.
That would put me at a full 3 points, Nature.
You guys get enough inspiration as it is.
But that would
Oh, we
put me at a
don't.
full 3 points, Nature.
Shut.
You know what?
You guys are becoming spoiled brats. You're trying to get every crumb of inspiration you can find.
Yeah, because we need it to survive.
I have no idea what the hell you're referring to. Cause you guys been avoiding fucking nat 20. Sorry, not that 20. You've been avoiding nat 1s like the plague.
Are we not supposed to do that?
It's almost like we need to survive.
It's almost like the concept of that one is anything to all of us.
Either way.
It's almost like we're in situations where a nat 1 would kill us.
Yeah, that's wild.
Isn't that all the time?
Complaints aside, suppose it only leaves one final question before continuing any
6.
further.
B. All the above. Shit.
Did you leave the oven on?
32?
I'll be back.
Oh, wait, no, I got this one. Death by fire.
Didn't even
Death by
I didn't even ask the
question.
fucking question yet.
Did I get it right though?
No! No, the fuck you didn't!
Well, then what is it?
So we're going to
Nature,
play
I would-
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, I would like to play
Houses
Dungeons
in
and
Hamburg.
Dragons.
Houses in Hamburg.
I would like to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, that's what I said. All the above.
In bills and houses.
Of course you would, Kevin. Of course you would.
And so,
They're both in houses. Oh no.
actually, you know what? I think the oh wait, they're actually why is the ambiance not playing? What the fuck? Where? Oh, I just noticed that. God damn.
No, this is Patrick.
Why isn't that? Oh my god, hold on.
Nope.
I'm sorry, we're having technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Oh, right, because it's not. Whoops. Because I didn't do it properly. There we go.
So I guess you could say you did it improperly.
There's a phrase for it, yes.
Interesting.
We return to the We return to the party upon the dawning of a new month. The first day of Mutatia, the month of change. And merely at this point 2 months 2 months away from the coming new year, as the dawn crests upon the eastern skyline, and the various howling and winding shadows dissipate and creep back from whence they came. As the morning sun warms the party after the particularly chilly nights of the day before. And as the party is left untampered or unfettered by whatever curiosities had surrounded them during the night, the party is currently alone. The river just to the west, just to the east of them, continuing to babble and gush with cascading mild rapids of water as nature continues.
Oh, which way are we headed today?
Hush, I'm waiting for nature to continue.
And nature ends.
We're gonna go southwest, mostly west, but to the south a bit.
West.
West. Before we continue though, just wanted to make things abundantly clear. Yeah, I'll look towards the river. I'll look towards the rest of you. This side of the river is very dangerous. When you cross to this side, you must be prepared to never return. If your will is strong enough, then you can return sooner. but there's always the possibility of something going wrong. There are many dangerous things out here for children, especially for children. So we've crossed the other side of the river now, and
Looks at the children in the party.
I appreciate the sentiment.
Typhoon,
However, this probably would have been a good warning.
looks like over at Lavender before looking back up at Lacal, like, Well, I think I've been put in deadlier spots than this.
yes.
Lavender, I appreciate the sentiment. However, it's probably been a good warning before we already crossed the river.
I also agree.
Wait, Kumal, did you bring the venom with you?
Yeah.
It was wrong of me to have assumed that you've already known of the dangers across the river. So
Don't be wrong, I assumed, but
I do apologize for that. Crossing the river is like crossing into a new chapter. So let's take caution and remain calm.
oh, I do love chapter books.
Okay.
In the background, there's just Dasher ranting in Ultraconic.
Can someone shut him up, please?
I can't even if I wanted to.
No, not yet. Still entertaining.
Kumal, for you, it's kind of like hearing someone like aggressively yelling at you in a Scottish accent. You know they're speaking English, but like you can't really understand most of what they're saying.
Kumal,
Speaking English, but are they?
Oh God, he's from London.
Kumal, at some point you pick up some very interesting obscenities that you didn't know were obscenities, but you figure they are.
Just interesting context. Oh, that's a new one.
Let's at least get breakfast and then go.
The party consumes their first meal of the day, which I presume is good berries.
Yeah, it's like berry.
Are you addressing the good berries with anything, or is it just like trail mix, like raisins?
It's basically trail mix. For
Okay.
her, she lives a simple lifestyle, and
Fair enough.
You know what? Sure, I'll take a good berry.
Good berry fruit salad, delicious.
All right, I'll mark down how many good berries I have now.
Mm-hmm.
I think the
I believe those would be perishing by nightfall.
Yes, so basically they perish by nightfall, and I will
Yeah.
cast a spell again, expending all my first level spell slots for the night. So again, if I take watch, I am going to not have any first level spell slots.
And now Lavender owns all of us because we all took good berries in the Feywild.
Well,
I'm sure it'll be fine.
it'll be fine. Nothing bad can happen.
Freaking 20 sessions from now, Lavender's just like, oh, so remember all those good berries you ate? I own you now.
By the way,
So bye.
bad
Can
guy.
I
There
get
are-
kidneys
there are-
for something? That's no big
There
deal. It's
are
no
no
problem.
gifts in the Feywild.
Well, I mean, is this really the Feywild? But either way.
But was it a gift?
Either way, as morning continues to spur onward, and the purples and oranges of the early sunrise begin to slowly dissipate. Where does the party go?
All right, we're gonna travel southeast.
Southeast?
Southwest. West.
Okay.
West.
Sweet, not thief.
Wow.
Sweet.
Not who let you be the navigator? I'm in danger.
Do you know how I navigate?
I don't want to know anymore.
So, whomever is deciding to navigate for the coming day, please roll a survival check or navigator's tools. Whoever is scouting, roll perception.
Every 100 yards.
That's a 20.
Oh, right.
This is 12.
Every 100 yards, I am putting down a coin.
Okay.
So not 100. Every 20 yards.
You could be broke.
Okay.
His money, his loss. Not my problem.
Until I run out, which is 34.
All right.
I don't think we're getting far.
Yeah, I've been running low, even though my skill check's high.
No, I was saying I don't think he's gonna get very far with that coin method.
Oh no, I know. But if we end up back here, we can then hopefully find where we traveled.
A raccoon steals all the money. No, wait, no, it'd be crows. It'd be crows that steal the money. The ADHD bird.
And we're walking.
So, as the party begins to depart from the river once again, moving further and further from the sounds of rushing water at their backs. And Dasher, as you mentioned, every about 20 feet or so, you ting, ping, ping, kind of just letting the
No, not
coins
20
fall.
feet, 20 yards.
Oh, 20 yards. Okay. So that's 60 feet, give or take. Yeah, as you continue onward, and as the party crests deeper and deeper into the woods, eventually you no longer hear the river behind you.
I'm making exclusively sure that that the sound of water gets further away and not closer.
That is quite fair. And with a 20, you definitely manage to pick up on that as well as you follow with the rest of the party. Dasher, your coin, you do not see a repeating or returning pattern of any of your coins as the walk continues further straight into the woods.
As soon as I realize the rushing water has stopped, I will stop putting coins down.
I'll say at that point that would probably be about like what kind of is it? Do you have just gold coins on you?
I just have gold coins.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. By the time you realize that the sound of water is getting quieter and quieter, I'll say it's about 5 gold in.
Okay, cool.
Before you're like, wait a minute, I'm not hearing anything more. Okay.
29.
Mm-hmm. And with a 12, with a 20 from Gal, from looking around for perceiving. Okay. Again, similar to the day before, fairly quiet. I mean, you hear songbirds, periodically throughout the boughs of the trees. You hear a twig snap briefly, kind of off to the north of you before, what is that? Oh, it's just a deer. As you look on to just see it, the head turn up before slowly turning back down to graze and moving deeper into the woods. However, are you, Gal? Are you sticking to the forest floor, or are you ever like climbing up into the tree line or anything?
If there's ever a point where like the party is kind of like slowing down to like regain like the like just kind of like as soon as there's like a lull in like the walking pace, he would.
Yeah, I presume like periodically, like whether because of terrain or otherwise, the party might slow down somewhat. And as you crest up over one of the particularly taller trees in this section of the woods, you see something interesting to the west of you. More especially where in the forest surrounding you, there are of course some autumn trees. Autumn deciduous trees of various, reds and yellows and browns, and with various evergreens and whatnot intermittent between. You looking at least like a couple miles out, or at least like in the next mile going out forward. It almost looks like the tops of the forest are aflame with these bright, like vibrant oranges and golden yellows, and browns and like all just intermittently speckled in one another as you see these very bright looking autumn colored trees that continue on stretching westward for presumably miles.
So that's different than the current trees we're dealing with.
Where here it seems to be like okay, it seems to be kind of like late autumn, early winter. Like a lot of trees are bare, and whatnot. Looking like that direction further, it is like bright, fiery colored autumn trees as far as the eye can see. Like there are no you don't really see any sort of sparse empty patches where certain trees have lost all of their leaves. Like it's all just bright.
So does it look like the trees over there? Oh wait, no, that's something Gal wouldn't know.
Yeah, at least
Gal doesn't know shit about trees.
You can also kind of see, also to clarify, you see the autumn colored trees are properly to the west of you guys, whereas to the north and south, not nearly as vibrant of color, like everything near the river and from back eastward.
Gal will relay this information.
You can kind of make out the presence of it looks like there is a hill or a small mountain or something, some kind of elevation further out in far off in the distance this way. Though it's a little hard to make it out other than just kind of a bit of a bump of orange on cresting on the horizon line.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what you can make out.
I will relay to the party.
Okay.
Would you like
of exposition?
In that case, would you like to go to that hill to get a better look?
Honestly, I have no general opinion.
Yeah. The most I'll say, that hill is probably at least 15, 20 miles away.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a little whiles off.
That's what? A day or two's travel?
2 or 3. Yeah, 2 or 3.
We'll be fine.
It's about as good a landmark as any. Might as well use it to our advantage.
Right.
Okay. Then we'll head towards that hill then.
Alrighty, so.
We'll be fine, right?
So to that end,
You said it was this way.
Yeah,
Okay.
this way, kinda.
Okay,
Is where you see it.
got it.
Oh yeah. So, as morning crests on into the afternoon, into the noonday sun crests overhead of you of the party. Where's the party going now?
Right. We'll head towards the hill.
Okay. All right. In that case, once again, another navigation check and another scouting. Hey, pretty good. So... And as the party watches slowly this gradual transition from the more muted, admittedly sort of like
keep
dead
a mark on where the boat is?
I can mark what that is. Hold on. Make a little thing, little blue thing here.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. Did that show up on the map? Hold on.
Yeah,
it did. All right, cool. Actually, you know what? Give it a little. It's not a sailboat, but we'll give it a little thing to mark it better. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you. The rest of the party would watch as Lavender is progressively meandering and winding the party deeper and deeper into the forest. The muted in comparison, sort of dead and dying, sort of dull browns and tans, slowly turn brighter and brighter as with each tree moving forward. Before there are some evergreen trees intermittently mixed between them. However, any autumn trees, their leaves are bright, vibrant aflame. These almost like ruby and topaz oranges and reds, and almost like reflecting fiery in the noonday sun. It's beautiful, for lack of any better term, as the group is walking through. And it's definitely something to kind of get lost in some capacity, as the music shall begin to change. One moment, please. Sorry. You guys can talk amongst yourselves.
At what intervals do we want to stop and do that, or do we even want to do that plan?
If we're gonna do it, personally, I'd like to wait till we get to the hill, because that seems to be a good little base of operations.
Or at least get close.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you find anything interesting, we can always stop and look around.
Yeah.
Because, I will be gunning for that.
Yeah.
So basically the plan is we just keep going until we either come across something or we reach close to the hill.
That sounds like
So, Gal.
Hello.
As you're kind of keeping a perimeter, sort of orbiting around the party, keeping an eye out in all directions, trying to look for any sort of discoloration or discernment between any of these sort of fiery oranges, which is interesting compared to the greens and whatnot you're more accustomed to in the weeks and months thus far, trying to sift through foliage. You eventually notice like this large, bulbous, sort of like bright red and white, like, is that a mushroom? Kind of as you're looking amongst the bushes, before you notice that lump begin to move, almost as if it's like waddling through the foliage. Before, as it begins waddling in the direction, seemingly like it's kind of meandering in the direction of the same way the party's going, you see this thing.
Oh God! Ew.
Is that a squig?
You see this thing just kind of it's about knee height for you, Gal. Like, it's probably only maybe about like 2 feet, 2.5 feet tall at the hump. As this thing is seemingly kind of like like sniffing at the ground, and just kind of like waddling its way through the foliage over towards where the party is.
Okay, what do I have on me?
May I ask who did the art for this?
Hold on, I'll actually find that. Give me a second.
Credit your artist.
I can grab that real quick.
For some reason, I was half expecting like a swallow mushroom. For some reason.
So and there's just one. I'm not saying any others.
Currently you only see one.
Gal's gonna. He's gonna bring it to everyone else's attention.
What is that?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
I remember what?
The person I got this from, the artist I could find was a Reddit user by the name of Bobby Pineman.
Thank you, Bobby Pineman.
Yeah, for the artist of this particular thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's interesting. Very interesting.
It looks like. God, what was her name from fucking Horton Hears a Who?
I know exactly
Katie!
what you're referring to.
Reminds me of Katie.
Hold up, this is a Blabberb from Pikmin.
Well, not quite. I can see the resemblance. As you watch this thing sort of, it almost looks like it's again like sniffing at the ground, and just almost like a hog or something, just slowly just kind of meandering once again meandering their way closer and closer, periodically just kind of with their nose to the dirt and just rooting through the copious piles of fallen leaves that are just kind of everywhere. Despite the fact that there seems to be you don't really see any barren trees anywhere. There's still copious amounts of autumn leaves falling from various trees, and just all across the ground in various piles. As this thing is just kind of.
So after bringing it to the party's attention, if it does any kind of if it notices the party and does anything weird, I'm gonna shoot it with a ray of frost.
Okay.
So do I remember what it is, or have I seen it before, or can I identify it in some way?
Nature. Actually, yeah, it was between nature or survival.
Okay. Well then, let's
this would be survival.
Can I draw it?
Sure.
A 15 survival.
15. Oh god, you can't remember if this is there are two things that this could be, and you kind of remember one looks a lot like the other. It's you're trying to jog a memory what the fuck is it? There's something to this thing. One of them is relatively harmless. However, the other looks like the younger version of a bigger predator. So it's kind of a mimicry situation. Though you can't remember which one is which.
Well, in that case, if I don't remember, I'll just treat it like I treat everyone else here in the woods. With respecting kindness, of course. So yeah, I'll give this ball and I'll say hello, kinda in the Sylvan tongue.
Yeah. As you call out to the creature, it just kind of the head turns up to look in the direction of the sound before kind of turning its head, looking back and forth. Before just kind of lining its direction a little more towards the party and just kind of putting its nose to the dirt again, just.
I wonder if it's hungry. And yeah, I mean, like, if it's like going to, like, if our paths are about to cross, I'll allow it to. And once we get close enough, I will kind of like reach, pull out one of my good berries and feed it one of those.
Cross cannon, locked and loaded.
And so Lavender was the first to fall.
Oh
in the
no!
fire.
Okay.
I'm nom nom.
Yeah, the moment it actually kind of like breaks through the line of foliage and actually makes like first contact with the rest of the party looking out, just and you can see it's about to turn its head to duck and cover before you pull out the good berry. Roll animal handling.
Okay. Boop.
19. As it's about to run away, you call out for it again, holding the beginning to dry good berry currently in your hands. A little wrinkly, a little pruny.
Very racist.
As you hold it out, just like, come here. As it just kind of and it looks over at you before just kind of like stumbling, waddling over towards you, like kind of keeping a bit of a wide berth away from the rest of the group.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You hold your hand out for it to take it as it just kind of it just kind of like gently opens its mouth, to which you can see now the rows of teeth. Not like super sharp, though you can see some like prominent canines. And like like molars. Like it's weirdly a little bit a little human like with human teeth. As the mouth just and just like very gently just kind of encompasses your entire hand.
I'll kind of like gently drop it in its mouth and then kind of move my hand slowly out of the way before it
lets you realize it. Yeah, realizing the rest of it isn't food, it just lets go as it just. As the creature is now looking around at the party. Okay. And after just seeing that, it just kind of, and just like kind of does a full 180, waddling before just disappearing back into the foliage.
Okay, works for me.
Gal drops the Ray of Frost.
What the fuck was that?
I don't want to.
Mark off that spell then.
Well, no. Well, I mean, Lavender has already prepared all of the good berries.
Right, but Gal said he prepared Ray of Frost.
It's a cantrip, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as I know, cantrips are unlimited.
So
unlimited.
Right, but from my understanding, when you ready a spell as an action, you cast the spell.
Yes.
Which may potentially fizzle if you
though, again,
let it go.
it's a cantrip. Like, it doesn't matter.
That's why I was saying. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. You're good. I'm not.
Kind of a weird question.
Keep going.
But do I clock the teeth?
It got up to close enough to the party for you to see that, like.
Oh yeah, noting down omnivore and all the other good stuff I sees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna name you later.
I'll say for this, I suppose this would be a survival check, sort of analyzing attributes about this creature.
How dare you?
As the other nerd in the party.
You said
Typhoon will
nature?
also be participating in this.
Well, sorry, survival.
Fuck.
Do you need
Why
advantage?
survival?
Survival, like... actually, yeah, knowledge nature I'd probably also allow.
Yes.
I guess more so for carving, I would, yeah. Anyway.
Knowledge nature. What is this, Pathfinder?
Do you need me
Where
to?
is-
Never mind.
22.
22.
Look, as you got a pretty close-up look at this thing, definitely an omnivore, as you had correctly stated. Looking at the patterning on the, well, posterior, for lack of a better term, the main body of this bulbous creature, it's presumably some form of camouflage or mimicry, or like it's trying to look like something. Whether it's like, oh, trying to disguise a big mushroom or something else. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. But yeah, whatever it is, it seems to be either solitary or, if it is part of a group, away from its pack or herd or whatever you'd want to call it. Obviously, it seemed to be foraging for something, but also was like looking around at the party, sniffing at the party, seemingly like intent on like searching for something. Which I will also note at this point, with the checks from before, as it waddles back out into the foliage, Gal, you can still hear like the occasional sort of like rummaging of like leaves and a twig snapping, as if like, oh, this thing didn't leave.
It's still there. Let's get moving.
Seems pretty harmless. But yes. I
didn't know how much I trust that statement after the earlier statement.
It's fine. But
also, if
yeah.
an animal knows where it thinks it can get food.
This reminded me
if it's-
to make a small favor for the future. If we ever come across something we do have to fight it, please let me get some details before we butcher the thing, so I can actually properly draw it as well as get information for the future.
I would, but I can't make promises.
But you can try.
This seems like the
I can't and do try.
Battle damage is battle damage. I'm saying before we start carving like a bunch of animals.
Oh, yes, no, that's
What are you
fine.
gonna carve it with, Professor?
Hmm?
I mean, you got knives.
Gal hides his knives.
with that essence extracting device that you have.
What?
Wait, would Gal be the only one that knows about that?
Or do I not know about that? If not, then please don't.
I don't know who and doesn't know about that. I'm pretty sure if
What was about
Baron didn't, the essence extractor.
I just generally have no idea what you're talking about. So.
Oh yeah.
Because if Farron didn't tell anybody, the only one who would know would be Gal, because he was there when they had that conversation.
I mean, unless Farron was actively like hiding it.
Insert sex joke here.
He was there with Tiala.
True. So yeah, at the very least, Gal I think would know that Farron got it and saw that he had that thing.
But I don't know if Farron told anyone else in the party.
Right. I mean.
So what's do we know? Did Farron drop? Did Farron tell everyone else?
That's up to Farron.
I just got back.
Oh, sorry. Would Farron have told the rest of the party, or is he hiding the fact that he has this the essence extraction device?
Oh no, you were there with him.
Right, but he
Yeah, but does the rest of the party know?
Yeah. But does the rest of the party know? That was the question.
Not that he's announced it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, then I will say nothing regarding that matter then. As I do not know. In any case, shall we continue on?
Indeed.
Yes, I want to get as far away from that thing. I don't like it. Ugh.
Is it? We're not extracting something that's alive, right? This is the thing I have. Is God, hold on.
Either way. As now afternoon, the afternoon sun crests further and further along the horizon, heading closer to evening. Another navigation, another scout.
All right.
21!
21.
21.
Yeah, no.
Ain't nothing had for me.
Yeah. The autumn leaves around you almost sort of prismatically undulate, for lack of a better term, sort of transitioning back and forth between this gradient of different vibrant colors. And for Gal, as the party continues further and further, about 60, 70 feet behind, kind of following in the footsteps of the way that the party's moving. Once again, just kind of waddling along behind. That thing is following the party.
Okay.
Did anyone bring a cage?
Why?
It's following us. Good job.
Is it the same? Is it the same one?
Is it?
I'll say with the 21. I mean, looks a lot like it. You don't see any other like tracks or anything else nearby.
Well, I haven't seen any others.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Well, I mean, if someone had a cage, we can bring it back.
That sounds kind of cruel.
Yeah, I was just like...
I don't think anyone brought a cage.
No, definitely not. At least not me.
Would anyone like to acquire any live specimens?
No live specimens for
I
me.
mean, was thinking about it, can't lie.
I mean, hey, a live specimen would bring...
I do know my way about a lasso.
Oh my goodness.
Let me try something real fast.
I really don't like this thing following us.
Just give me a moment, everyone. I'm going to get closer to the thing.
Okay.
To be named TM.
Are you trying to stealthily move up to it as it's following behind?
Not necessarily. I'm just trying to get like, I don't know, let's say 30 feet.
Okay.
Second burst, same as the first. If it does anything weird, I'm hitting it with a ray of frost.
As you basically stop, kind of as the rest of the party is moving onward for a bit of a short length.
60 feet.
Yeah, waiting. Yeah, just waiting for this little dude to kind of catch up to you and the group. The moment it gets about like 40 feet away from you, just kind of. The head kind of peeks up from the dirt, and like is peering out to see, to basically looking over at you before it just kind of turning left and right, and then just kind of like kind of starts going around you, like trying to make like a wider berth around you to follow in the direction the party's going.
Let's see how smart this little guy actually is. With connected consciousness.
Could you click on the ability for me?
I can. It's that one.
Hold on. Yeah,
It's
What
that.
the-
white text.
Because it's white text. Because
There we
why?
go.
I don't know.
Big, it's weird. Because dark mode and how the character sheets work, it's weird. Anyway,
This is better than Awakened Mind, by the way,
God, my eyes.
because they don't have to be sentient or sapient to be able to see.
They just need to know at least one language, which
Leave.
let me take a
True.
look.
Go away.
Do they understand Sylvan?
Nope.
Doesn't seem like it.
You try to make a connection with this creature, and it's the equivalent of you just kind of get like TV static.
Mm-hmm. Just.
Yeah, there's no, you try to send out a message, but it doesn't seem to understand or respond.
Alright, shrug the shoulders, I guess. Head back up.
And just continues waddling.
It's some sort of beastie. It's nothing properly intelligent, so I wouldn't be too worried.
Gal is gonna ask Lavender to hand over a good berry real quick.
Sure.
They're gonna trail behind a little bit. He's gonna fucking yeet it towards like the thing, but like behind it.
Okay.
Yeet.
Okay. What would this be? Either animal handling or deception I might allow for just like distraction.
Does it just like catch it? Jump up and
yeah,
catch
as you
it?
go to like throw it.
Can I at least make a strength check?
Sure, to see how far it goes.
15.
Okay. So as it goes like flying along, it lands about like 10 feet behind the thing. From where you are compared to the rest of the party. And as it just kind of the eyes just kind of trail following it as it lands behind, it just kind of looks over, grabs it in its mouth, and then just turns another 180. Keeps falling.
I just kill it now. I don't like this thing.
I think killing it will probably invite more things along.
Just stop feeding it, it'll get bored eventually.
What was that? What was that barking?
Someone has a dog.
Dasher says in character.
Blick dogs, run!
What the fuck? So what?
Don't worry about it. Alright. And so otherwise, as the party crests on forwards. Oh, okay. One moment, please.
It's hunting Lavender.
Oh no! Nom 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 nom.
It just starts kind of like just slowly gnawing on Lavender's head.
It's like the head crab that doesn't have teeth.
Like it's not doing any damage. It's just kind of like matting the hair.
Just worse. It's not hunting. It's trying to harvest it, Lavender.
Oh
no!
Hang on, I need to turn the light here. It's getting a little.
Canonically, the good berries.
We wake up in the middle of the night. Lavender's like being dragged away by this fucking thing.
Nah.
It's like not even getting very far.
Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. So, Gal.
Hello.
With your 21 perception. No, actually,
Yeah. What do my elven eyes see?
It's less that you see it at first, and more so that you smell it.
Okay, same. Okay.
As the party's continuing westwards, well, south, in a sort of southern, western direction, kind of creeping, going west periodically, then a bit southwest, then west, then southwest, kind of going further and further along. You smell, compared to these sort of like rich, earthy, there's a certain quality to the air at first you don't really recognize. Like, it gives you that sort of pleasant feeling. Like, oh, this is nice, this is refreshing. Before that is kind of undercut by the very faint smell of smoke. Just like it smells like charcoal, effectively. Like a very like deep kind of like burnt, smoky kind of smell.
Does it smell? So it smells more like coal being burned than like wood.
Less like coal being burned, more like wood or charcoal being burned. Like.
Okay. Can I tell how far off that is?
Another perception check.
All right.
$22. I mean, obviously it's carrying on the wind, so that kind of changes things a bit.
Well, with my background, how fast is the wind going?
Bruh.
Fast as you want it.
I mean, it's not super, like, it's not an intense, like, it's not an intense kind of, like, very prominently windy day, but it's enough that you kind of feel it brushing through your hair. At least kind of coming from a sort of southerly direction. Sorry, it's moving south in a southerly direction.
Coming from the north.
Yes, as in the smell is coming from the north, as well as also the smell is getting stronger.
As we go south.
Well, yeah, as you guys are going southwest.
It's getting stronger.
Mm-hmm. And you also note, as at this point the rest of the party is starting to smell the very faint scent of smoke. The creature, for lack of a better term, after that just kind of the eyes kind of like squint a bit, like when a frog closes their eyes. As the eyes kind of go in the head slightly, before it just kind of like turns around and starts waddling kind of like towards the bushes.
Victory!
Don't like that scent.
Yeah, Lavender, you're getting a bad feeling.
Yeah. I'll start going towards it.
Wait a minute. Oh no. Gal would be extremely familiar with the sense of what kinds of things burn.
I'll say for the sake of this does smell like wood burning.
Okay. It doesn't smell like it was caused by like gunpowder or anything?
No.
Okay.
However, as the walking continues and you note that any sort of bird song in the surrounding area gets mostly quiet. Okay. Gal, as you at this point, as you're orbiting around, kind of back towards the front of your orbit, kind of like scouting around with the party. You see more kind of looking in a sort of western sort of direction. Looks like something large and almost this sort of like charred black, sort of like mass of something, sort of slowly moving their way through between the trees, and there's like this smoke kind of billowing up from the ground with each kind of footstep of like boom, 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 boom. Boom, kind of, as it's like half walking, almost seemingly half dragging itself along.
What direction is it heading and how fast is it going?
It's not moving super fast, it's just kind of like, like I said, half walking, half dragging.
Yeah.
It's heading south, which, looking at the way the party's going, you guys would intersect.
Alright, I'll let everyone else know. Cast exposition.
What?
Probably.
What is it?
That fucking guy.
In that case, Lavender will, throw down the spell, pass without a trace.
Okay.
Dasher is gonna sniff the air.
Yeah, smells like smoke. You at this point you can smell heavily, like it smells like a campfire.
Cool.
Ooh, Gal's hair is gonna smell great.
And with the under the cover of the foliage, and part of my special ability, I can hide even when lightly obscured, even when I'm being observed.
Mm-hmm.
So I will perform a stealth check, and
alrighty,
cautiously approach it.
Okay. All right. In that case, roll for me a stealth check.
I will cautiously follow at a distance.
Okay.
Within the pass without a trace.
Okay. So an 18.
18
for both of us.
Alright, give me a moment.
Sorry, I zoned out. What exactly were we looking at?
Well, not sure yet.
There's a campfire and we're approaching.
Yes, we're approaching. It smells horrible, and Lavender does not like the smell of campfire in a forest.
Lavender, it smells horrible. To everyone else, it smells like a campfire.
Yes,
like it smells like burning. Like it smells like charcoal burning woods and like burning leaves.
And to Lavender, it would smell like burning flesh.
Activate bloody defense mode. Case.
And I am not joking. That is most likely what it smells like there.
Okay. Yeah, for Lavender, that is an 18 because the plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
So
Dasher would be within the pass without a trace, so it's an 18 for him as well.
Okay. And as Lavender and Dasher kind of slowly are creeping their way further through the foliage, Lavender, you're used to melding in with foliage of all different kinds, and Dasher, ironically enough, being mostly orange kind of helps in this situation.
Yeah.
With camouflaging, camouflaging orange with little speckles of green.
Yeah, this feels very weird.
Yeah, it's like, oh, hey, this is neat. As you peer out from the bushes.
Does Dasher get bonuses to stealth checks here?
Do I actually get advantage? Did I get a 39? Did I get a 29?
Mechanically, no, but for the sake of
you get a +1 to stealth while you're here.
Mm-hmm. Either way, unfortunately, I do not have the artist for this offhand. I'd have to find that, but as you look through Dasher and Lavender, you see this partially bipedal form.
Oh.
Fascinating.
This hulking mass. Let me double check the size on this thing.
That's a nope. That's what that is.
I found the artist.
Probably standing about about a solid at least like 7.5, 8 feet tall.
It's tall boy.
You know, wide, broad, sort of bulky body that you can see now. While it's vaguely humanoid, you can see the smoke and ash and the faint glow of embers within. As you see, this is a hulking mass of charcoal. And... Oh, nice. Thank you for grabbing that. And as it is sort of, like, once again, kind of like half dragging itself along the ground, you can see wherever its feet touches, the sort of the leaves and detritus and foliage on the ground kind of start to like go up a bit like flash paper, leaving this just sort of scorched ash trail wherever this thing walks along the ground. And as you are about 30-ish feet away, you can amongst the scent of the charcoal that is just heavy in the air right now, you kind of have to cover your face, like cover your mouth to kind of avoid like breathing in too much that you kind of want to cough.
Dasher will take Dasher will take his sash and put it over his mouth.
Mm-hmm. And as this thing continues further, you also kind of catch a whiff of, like, burning hair. Like burning hair or, like, burning flesh. Like that kind of smell. And as this thing is continuing onwards...
Does this look like anything compared to, what is ailing Drillsec?
I suppose this would just be an intelligence check?
Intelligence?
Yeah.
No, I will not use it.
Okay. What you remember seeing from hearing from the visions that Kumal had about whatever the fuck that thing was, that apparently was more of like molten rock and like metal. This is wood. Like this is
wood.
Yeah, this is charcoal and maybe a hint of something else burning in there.
Cool. Does it look like it was just going in a straight line?
Yeah, going in a roughly straight line. However, the moment you kind of catch a whiff of that smell of burning hair, you watch as the form just kind of dragging itself along. After it kind of drags itself one final step moving, it kind of stops before the head, the head that was kind of like halfway, kind of looking just kind of in the middle distance down at the ground. The kind of fiery ring in the middle of its, where its forehead would be, kind of like softly kind of glows a bit before the head kind of turns up, looking straight ahead. And now the head is looking kind of side to side, back and forth as if it's searching for something.
Dasher is going to crap, I don't see Lavender. Hold up. I see Lavender.
Yeah, I always presume that unless you're hiding from the rest of the party, you are not trying to take the effort to remain invisible from anyone but the enemy.
I will Crystalline Awakening. Retreat slowly.
You'll see her hair kind of like stand up a little bit.
Yeah,
As
Lavender,
she
you're not getting a good feeling from any of this.
Yeah, as she was like waving her hand a little bit as if to conduct some smack components for a spell. But she takes a step backwards slowly.
It is searching. I think it knows we're nearby.
You can hear the faint kind of crackling and popping of
As
the
Dasher
charcoal,
is
the charcoal within. Sorry.
As Dasher is going to back off.
Lavender will. Can she respond telepathically?
No.
Okay.
I am not a sapphire, unfortunately.
So she looks at you, draws draws a line next to the throat. Yeah, I don't. And gives you a thumbs down as she walks back.
Cool. Dasher's going to re-stealth then.
Okay.
I will use a inspiration.
Okay. Reroll. 21. 21 for a total of, if you're sticking near Lavender with the pass without trace, that's 31.
Yes.
So yes, I'm going to stay near Lavender.
Yes. Okay. So definitely stay near me.
17.
I am going. Do you yell that out, Gal?
No.
And as you watch as the head just kind of...
Do I see them from where I'm positioned?
From where you are, you can see as the party, where the rest of the party is probably about like 60-ish feet off, like the other direction.
Fuck. Yeah, it's 30 feet. Damn it.
Yeah, and as this thing is looking around, you can almost see this thing as the embers start glowing brighter within it with this inhale of a breath before, accompanied by almost these plumes and shoots of flame wherever there are brief kind of openings in the body. There are just plumes of ash billowing out in the surrounding area around where this creature's body is.
Yeah.
Almost kind of setting up this sort of faint smog around it.
Okay. So with that, we'll retreat to the rest of the party. If only just enough to tell them I'm going for it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to go over to Lavender, and I'm going to accompany her back at half speed.
Okay.
That way we maintain our stealth.
Okay. Yeah, the party Lavender Dasher managed to return back to where the rest of the party is.
Big fucking fiery golem thing. Smelled of... When we got close to it, it smelled of flesh and hair.
Yeah, that's what happens when things burn.
I'm going to attack it.
From the...
Do you say that you're going to attack it, or are you saying to me at the DM or you're going to attack it?
Once I get back to the rest of the party, I will say that, and then I'll kind of like sneak back towards it.
I will.
Horses there, Chief.
I will grab you by your hand. Please, we need to think this over. That is a large creature.
Huge even.
We don't know what it's capable of.
And there's no point in wasting resources on a fight we don't know we can win.
I'll say as a quick clarification thing, while this thing is pretty broad, like wide, in physical terms, it's probably about as tall as Gal.
Yeah, it's probably
What's
a
a baby?
It's a
Okay,
medium-sized.
I was imagining something that was huge.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Like, yeah,
No.
it's still pretty fucking big, but like it's like about the same. It's about the same height as Gal, though it is definitely kind of like cresting that line between like medium and large, probably.
Using the telepath ability. Am I able to project images?
Let me double check how the ability works.
Lavender.
Because it's implied that the character needs to share a basically needs to in order to understand a language.
Okay.
I'll presume it is more like words vocally rather than images.
So Dasher is going to. I'm assuming Dasher got a good look at that circle thing on his head, right?
Yeah, you could definitely see the ring in the middle of its forehead.
Dasher is going to draw out a rough sketch that is not exact. In the sand.
Yes, Nox.
Do you feel like you... You know what now? What are you feeling right now?
Sorry, is be a little bit quiet to anyone else?
Yes, she is.
Slightly.
A little bit.
Like quiet?
Yes, you are
A
quiet.
little bit.
Let me see if I can adjust, please.
Oh, that sounds better.
Now you sound better.
There it is. I did it.
Nice.
Watch, she did nothing.
You were saying?
She just got closer to the mic.
I pressed the button.
Oh, there you go.
Press the button.
Beautiful. All right. Yes, you were saying. Sorry.
Lavender, what are you feeling right now? What are you thinking?
I don't think anything good is going to come out of it. And it seems dangerous to leave alone.
Hey,
But
nature.
the only reason why you feel like you need to attack it, or is there something more?
I think that's the main thing. That I don't.
If it's because it's made of fire, fire's a natural thing.
I'm quite aware of that. But it's not burning just wood, charcoal. It seems like it's burning flesh and hair too.
So
It
it's
itself
hunting.
is burning, and it wasn't before.
Dasher, what was your question?
Does Dasher know with his line of occupation, as well as his brother's line of work? Does he know what a sniper rifle is?
You are okay. You are familiar with the concept of long-range firearms.
Okay.
You are familiar with the concept of a musket, maybe with a scope.
Well, I think kind of looked like he
he
kind of looked like the scope, the mark of a scope down when you look down his scope, as he
What is a
draws
scope?
out the image.
That means nothing to me.
Of course, you'd be familiar.
You're saying he had this marking on him?
On his head.
Yeah, on his head.
Would I know anything about this nature? Is it any kind of religious mark or...
It doesn't look religious, really.
Dasher is going to erase the top line, and then he's going to insert the swivel on the stage right side of the circle. He is trying to be careful not to fully draw out the image.
Dasher, if I may ask, do you think it might be a construct? Like
so.
how? Oh.
he's then going to erase the scribble, make the circle whole, and then do the same thing for the stage left side. So that there is a clear image in everyone's minds of what this looks like.
Do you think it has a master, or is it just a roaming construct?
I think we should just leave it be.
I'll say at this point, the rest of the party can kind of see like the plumes of smoke and ash kind of like billowing up from like where the construct was standing earlier.
Did any of you guys check it? Maybe it could be Fae in nature?
As soon as we got close to it, it looked like it was searching for something.
Oh no.
I think it... Judging by... And then it hits Dasher. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Kane? I mean, Farron.
I have multiple suggestions, but there's a possibility, yes.
Well, do you think that that construct is left over from that battle?
I'm gonna look over at it. Has it moved at all?
Yep. Looking over where, like, kind of like going up in the tree line, kind of looking, trying to get a bird's eye, looking down at it. Where it was looking before, now it's starting to kind of, from that initial spot, it's sort of like going out in almost like a spiral. Like, it's starting to make a perimeter.
Okay.
Gal, do you have that spyglass?
Take the blood.
It clearly was looking for something.
Also, another thing with wherever again it's moving, a lot of the leaves and ground cover are starting to kind of like not fully like start a fire, though a lot of the leaves on the ground kind of start to flash up and just kind of turn to ash and leaving a lot of the area sort of just barren and gray, while leaving the bushes, the higher kind of bushes and trees kind of untouched.
So it's making kind of like it's going in kind of like a curved.
Yeah, it's spiraling out from that initial spot where it's where presumably it stopped. Where Dasher and Lavender saw it, and now it's clearing out ground cover as it's still making a perimeter.
Dasher is going to close his eyes and he is going to use Memories of Emerald Wonder.
Ooh. Let me.
It's the spell that lets me. It's the thing that lets me detect.
Oh, that's actually.
That is the name of what I have given this.
That's fair. You don't sense any draconic presence, no. You don't sense any draconic history within any surrounding area.
Okay.
Gal, do you have
It's making an area. Either we move now or we fight this fucking thing.
Let's move.
Give me the
Not draconic in origin.
I did.
Alright, thank you. I'd like to get a peek at the head, please, before we do anything. Mr. Nature.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to look at the face.
Okay. If you want to move closer to it, that's going to be a stealth check, but
I gave him the
spyglass is for.
Oh, spyglass. Okay. All right. In that case, we're going to climb up to a tree next to Gal and perception.
I don't want to do that.
You can use the rope.
Oh my Jesus.
Smoke's actually getting pretty heavy now. At least you can see the glow of where this thing is moving, though with how much basically leaves are starting to get kind of smolder and burn up, it's creating a pretty decent smog screen, at least from the surface looking down.
Oh, never mind. I'll clock the weird symbols Dasher made and keep them in mind for later.
Okay.
If they pop up.
No. As soon as Dasher sees that you're doing that, he will tell you, I was trying not to make the exact image.
Excuse me, Lavender?
Yeah.
Don't know if that's a sigil.
You smell death coming from the smog, but I I don't know what you mean by that. Is there, like, do you think this might be a construct of undeath?
I don't know what it is, to be honest. But something about I mean, fire is natural in the forest every now and then, but usually there's not a manifestation like this, so blatant. And
Did this look more like a golem or an elemental?
Arcana?
And he will voice that thought to Kumal.
Either I'll say Arcana or Investigation.
How far away is it, nature?
The plumes of smoke are probably about at this point, like about 60, 70 feet away.
Yeah, no time to go.
Yeah, no, Dash is going to voice that thought to Kumal.
I haven't seen it, so I have no idea.
You're really starting to smell smoke now.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
As I'm assuming Pass Without a Trace is still up, so...
Pass Without a Trace is still up.
That lasts
so
an hour.
Dasher and Kevin would... Sorry, Dasher and Lavender would receive the bonuses. Everyone else would not because they left the perimeter.
No,
Damn,
I
only
perimeter
the
gets it while they're in it.
No, Pass Without a Trace follows me.
Yeah.
So as long as they're within everyone's near me, then they get the bonus.
Okay, from what
you've seen me cast Pass Without Trace before.
Yes, and I was going off of what Crawdaddy had previously said, so okay.
He's a liar.
Each creature shoots within 30 feet of you, including yourself. Yeah.
It's the leaving of the perimeter that I was confused about.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll allow it.
Okay, so everyone gets Pass Without a Trace then.
Yes. So everyone can roll stealth.
All right. As the party is starting to move away.
28, baby.
No. Roll them
28,
lows.
18, 26,
Don't hurt me.
27,
Oh, okay.
28.
We stinky.
Knox is out here with an 18.
And then, as we are sneaking off, I'll approach Nox.
The smell of smoke slowly and progressively gets thinner as it continues. However, that for Dasher and Lavender, you can still kind of like get a lingering scent of that burning air in your nostrils.
I want to fight it. I want to fight it.
With how high my perception is, do I smell the burning hair?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
It's a consolation. I want to fight it too.
So
let's fight it.
No.
Yeah.
We can't. We don't. I don't want to. I want to fight it too, but it'd be a waste of resources this early into the trip.
Isn't this
Nox.
like late evening?
It's still following us after that?
Yeah.
I hate this thing. I fucking hate it so much.
As the party's beginning to slowly creep its way away from the charred.
Wait, how is it
creature.
even following us? We're stealthed. What did it roll a 30?
I presume that it is considered an
Lavender,
ally.
did you
Can't track us.
Lavender, did you get marked or something?
And
Probably
can't
not.
be tracked except by magical means.
No, I thought it was even by magical means.
Except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other trace of its passage. How the fuck does it know?
Lavender got marked.
Or it just rolled an 18 on perception.
Then how did it find us again? Because we were leaving. It would have had to have tracked us.
I guess our only option is to use whatever we have in our arsenal to dissuade it.
Now, Lavender, having a pet is a huge responsibility.
That's big talk coming from you there, Dasher.
I don't have any pets.
Oh, wait, right. You failed to get one. That's what happened.
I didn't... What are you talking about?
The weasel.
Yes, the weasel that you stole.
I didn't steal it. It just liked me more.
Note to self: don't trust Cal with your fucking animals.
Kind of like, does not feel good leaving it behind.
Leaving this creature to the whims of whatever weird burning hair, forest smelling fire.
Yeah,
thing.
I think if it's followed this far, it's gonna be fine. How is that thing still fucking following us?
Yeah.
Not only did we have the cover of smoke, you cast that spell. Yeah, no, I really don't like this thing.
You know what I don't like? Giant flaming thing that we left behind.
As I never discussed this with Nox.
I thought Nox was... Oh, no.
No, Nox was enchanting.
Oh, that's right. Fair enough. But yeah, so, as the smell of smoke eventually alleviates somewhat, the evening sun begins to grow darker and darker along the tree line, along the horizon, and where before there were still these pleasant, beautiful these beautiful sort of oranges and indigos and violets along the skyline. Now it almost looks like the last embers of a star, or the last embers of a forge at the end of the day, as those bright shining hues almost kind of sputter and glide against the horizon line as they slowly fall deeper and deeper beneath. And as night is beginning to crest on the horizon, or at least I should say dusk, is cresting on along the party. What are you guys doing?
I don't know. But I'll be
Does
doing,
it just,
gang.
like, shuffle over a little bit towards Kumal? Be like, hey. Hey. Professor.
Yep.
What do you know about the symbolism around the last month of the year?
Like before New Year's?
Yes, like the last month. Like, what? Is there any big symbolism in its name? Any history of why it was named that? And do you know anything specifically?
Nature help.
History check.
Thank you.
I want to tap him with guidance.
All right.
Acha.
14. I mean, it is around the period of Ninguis. Ninguis literally being the month of night. Ninguis is typically considered to be the month in which it is basically the last month of the year. So the night of the year before the New Year crests at the beginning of the next month. It is also during Ninguis that we also have the celebration of Yule, being one of the longest nights of the year, which is celebrated with various, winter festivities and candles and other such things. Looking from that side, it is also very much a month of like contemplation. And sort of like, very very much like, preparation for the new year, like New Year's wishes, and like it is the coming end for what is a new beginning, and or just associated with the night, the longest night, winter, all that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Longest night of the year. Night of the first before a new dawn. Yada yada. Nothing too special. Why?
Absolutely no reason at all.
You're lying.
That tracks.
Alright. Keep your secrets then.
And Nox is just gonna slowly back up.
Well, that was
who's taking watches tonight?
Pacing around.
Watch.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless you want me to take middle. What would you prefer?
There's also question: is anyone who's taking the watches for the, and also is anyone setting up a campfire?
No fires, please.
Okay.
Let's light a beacon.
As much as I'd love to watch things burn, I am due out.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna sit at a tent tonight. Dash, I will take last watch.
And I will take second.
So just kind of mark like where the edge of the
Oh, who's taking first?
Hello. With your magic hearing, I'd assume you heard me.
Oh, he chooses what he wants to hear, Professor.
It's magically selective.
Very, very much so.
Alright, Typhoon, you're with him.
What's happening?
Hello again.
Alright, I suppose I can tolerate his presence for another night.
Another night?
Well,
you
know what I mean.
You can help me come up with a name for the mushroom fella.
Oh, yes. Where is that?
There.
Oh, that. What the? She kind of like narrows, squinting eyes at it before it kind of crests out of the bushes. Before it just kind of looks up at Tycoon, just squinting as it just kind of does a 180, just goes back into the woods. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I really don't like that thing at all.
It's kind of cute in a weird sort of way.
Do you think it'd get more credit if it's dissected?
Looks over at Kumal. I mean, it would be preferable if it was all in one piece before, getting the scalpel.
Who said anything about a scalpel?
Let's maintain the wildlife for the first go around. Let's not make any immediate enemies.
That's fair.
Making mental notes.
Remember when we killed beavers and we almost started a war with some crazy druids?
Right.
And whose fault was that?
I don't think that's how that went. But
Didn't someone see like a giant beaver off in the distance?
Oh, the big one. The one that got away.
Sure.
So much wasted beaver pelt.
What do you mean waste? There's gonna be plenty of beavers out here. At least I'd hope. Either way, good night, everyone.
Crawl into tent. Good night.
Alright.
Going up in a tree. Let's go.
Alright, first watch.
Yeah, since you're out on the tree, is the smoke coming any closer?
Is it?
As you're, are you going in the watch to see?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to sleep in a tree.
All right. I mean, you can kind of see the smoke against like the horizon line, but you don't know how recent that is. Like, you don't know if that's from if that's from a continuing fire, or if that's kind of like it's starting to taper off now.
I'll take second watch.
Good question. I don't know. I'm going to bed.
And you're taking watch
Alright.
with me.
Second? Who's taking first?
Kumal.
And who's the third dasher?
Do we want Farron to take his with dashes?
Could be useful.
Alright.
I could do third if you need me to.
I think it'd probably be better.
Alright. Prepares the tent.
Okay. So, in that case, as the first watch goes underway, and the party
Nature,
creeps in for the
quick
night.
question.
Quick answer.
As I am looking about my notes,
Mhm.
it seems like the boons listed on the amulet that I gave Kumal, I don't have them on me right now. I don't know if I put them in a different notebook or what. But that one was the one that's ridiculous. Like, it gives one, like, a plus to spell.
Yeah,
Oh,
it would be
yeah.
+1 to attack. Was it +1 to attack rolls
Attack rolls and spells.
Yeah, attack
Spell save.
rolls, and I think it +1 to your spell save DC. I think it was.
And
as well,
wasn't there another boon that one got?
I think it was. Was it the eye for weakness?
No, that's my breastplate.
Well, because I know another magic
Wait,
item also got eye for weakness.
I'm thinking of the moonsicle.
Oh, the staff. That was it. Yeah, that's what Lavender has.
Yeah, I think that one just has a spell on it that can be activated once a day, and then I think it has the plus to spell save DC because I think
Right.
that one only got one boon. So I was just double checking and making sure that it was spell save DC.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for reminding me so I can write it down.
No problem. But yeah. Either way, as first watch goes underway, I believe it is Kumal and I almost said Tycoon. Typhoon. Fucking hell. If you could perceive. Actually, Kumal would be disadvantaged because it's dark. I do not believe you do not have dark vision, and there's no campfire being lit. So
I cast light.
You cast in light? Okay.
Temporarily, like in spurts.
That's fair.
Because spurts.
Yeah, it's a cantrip. You can. What are you putting the light on?
I'm mostly doing like the whatever perimeter we have.
Okay.
As limited or major as it may be, just like typical leaf on a tree, just like
Yeah.
north, south, east, west, keeping it random.
Yeah, I will say you can only have one light up at a time, with each casting of the spell, but yeah, you're able to.
Yeah, no, I'm like activating, turning it off, activating, turning it off.
Like
seeing what's going
activating
on.
the lights in Five Nights at Freddy's, going back and forth.
Yeah.
You look periodically in the various cardinal directions as Typhoon's kind of keeping a peripher out, just like, is there any way you could dim that a bit?
Nope.
Alright, cool. I'll look whichever opposite direction that light's coming from then. In that case. Alright.
I am trying to keep it low as well, however, so like it doesn't shine too high above.
Right, kind of
like trying to keep it in underbrush.
Yeah, keep it under underbrush so it doesn't like a spotlight.
Yeah,
that's fair. As you're keeping an eye out, as you're kind of like making a regular perimeter, hilarious. As you're keeping an eye out, you do note the presence of that thing, the mushroom looking thing, as you're doing your rounds, and as the light keeps kind of passing over it as you continue to pass the light around the rounds. It does seem to be slowly inching closer and closer to the camp with each one, and by the time you put the light on, it's like meh, like sticks its head towards the ground, keeping its butt up in the air, trying to look like a mushroom.
Camouflage it is.
I hate this thing so much.
And eventually it kind of stops, like, right at basically right at the very edge of the camp, like towards the base of one of the trees where there's one of the tents nearby. Where after that it just kind of stays there. It doesn't move. I don't know what to make of that thing.
Hungry?
Maybe, though we gave it... How many good berries has that thing eaten?
2.
It's definitely not hungry by any means, then. At least not for physical things.
If it's a magical creature, anything's possible, I suppose.
You think it's Ferroverous?
Nature, what does that word mean? I'm not smart enough.
I'll say this would definitely be a nature check with advantage.
That was not intended for you, Kumal. That was intended for B.
I assumed as much. I just found it funny.
Ferroverous, I will say that's the term.
I don't know what that word means. Oh my Jesus. Okay, that's cool.
You're drawing a blank. Something about, like, it eats something other than, like, regular food.
You're gonna have to catch me up here, Typhoon. I'm having a blank.
Kumal, you literally teach magic fundamentals.
I'm aware. It's been a day.
I suppose. Being a Ferrovore literally means you consume magic. As in, there are certain creatures that intake magic as part of their diet. Oftentimes, either supplementary or primarily for basically the equivalent of calorie intake, or other things. Though typically they will also eat other sources of food for the sake of nutrients and vitamins. Like, you know how apparently deer occasionally will, like, eat mice and bones and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. Like, there are, as far as we know, there are no truly ferrovorous creatures, unless you count things like, weird extraplanar stuff. But maybe is that how it could track us? Can it smell magic?
I'm gonna go in the little notepad where that little guy is, just Ferrovore, ?
Mm-hmm. Other than that, I mean, seems relatively harmless.
You think you'll let me touch it?
It seemed pretty skittish.
I want to try.
You're gonna try and sneak up and poke it?
Well, I'm talking to her first. She's like, I want to try.
I mean, that's your call, but I think it might end up running away and then coming back.
Well, then no harm, no foul, right?
Well, if it starts screaming, don't say I didn't warn you.
I'm going to try to not creep up on it, but sneak up to it like the nicest boy you could possibly imagine.
Roll stealth on the anxiety shroom.
Stealth or animal handling? I'll take stealth.
Because you're trying to sneak up on it, I would say this is definitely stealth.
I'm not trying to like alarm it by any means, but okay.
Yeah.
10. Hey!
How good is this thing at seeing?
Terrible.
Oh, actually, hold on.
I mean, it's 90% eyes.
That's fair. As you're slowly creeping up on it, You're not sure whether it's like basically sticking its head in the dirt or like it's sleeping. And as you're moving up kind of from behind, there's a bit of a kind of like scooting its like head up a little bit from the dirt. Just sneezing a bit before just kind of burrowing its head back in the dirt, and it does not seem to have noticed you.
Okay. I'll get some food ready just in case, but I'm gonna keep creeping.
Okay. Yeah, and eventually you manage to creep slowly but surely up behind the creature.
And then, with the most subtle touch, I identify.
Can you do that on creatures? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
If you instead touch a creature through the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
I want to kind of argue magical effects, but...
It's a Gorblon from Planet Glubdik.
I will say, because you're trying to use a spell for its not its intentional effect. Roll an Arcana check, buddy.
You need legend lore.
I'll do that for you.
Well, fucking hell, already.
You dare challenge my magic ability?
Did Kumal just learn minor legend lore?
Nat 20.
Not
like, I know exactly what you are.
I mean, disadvantage 21 works too.
As you begin trying to analyze this creature, holding the pearl out before you, and like very intently clutching it in your hand, trying to focus intently, trying to perform something out of the regular whims of what the spell is capable of doing. Your eyes open, turning to this sort of bright purple haze, before peering down at the creature, down at you. Are you ritual casting Identify, or are you just boop trying to do a quick?
Yeah, I'd have to ritual cast it. I am changing it to be a normal spell later, but present right now I don't have it.
That's fine. Either way, not case. You peer down at this creature as it's hiding. You do sense a very prominent, like, sort of moat or presence of arcane magic within this thing. More specifically, like, in its stomach, as well as kind of leading up the tract, toward, like, basically up the throat towards its nostrils.
Got it.
And also kind of like very faintly around the mouth area. And to it like trace amounts kind of going through basically the heart, presumably the heart and bloodstream of the creature. As yeah, this is at the very least has a decent bit of magic pumping through its system.
Since I have to like physically touch it, I'm assuming I'm like on the weird mushroomy bit. Does it?
Yeah,
feel
as you kind of touch its butt, as you identify, the head just kind of, and it looks back at you. Before quickly just kind of quickly like scrambling up and like waddling its way over towards the bushes. like you know the same phase. Have you ever seen the one meme of like the dude like grabbing the butt of the pug and it just turns and screams? Mm-hmm. It basically makes that face as the eyes widen and just and starts like waddling away quickly into the woods.
Did it feel more like a shell? Did it feel more like a shell or like mushroomy? Like
it was like it was weird. The best way to describe it, it's like if you filled a leather football with like lard. It's like leathery skin, but it's like squishy.
Yep,
It's
got it.
nature's gusher.
Well, no, more it's like it's really blubbery. Like it's very blubbery with like very thick hide on the back.
Mm-hmm. Kind of wipe the hand and go back. Just kind of plops it back down. Just eats magic.
Oh.
Circle Faravor in the notes.
Well, that's good to know. Meanwhile, at this point, you can kind of hear just off in the distance, just.
Oh, that's not good. Not my problem.
Okay. Are you sure that was a good idea?
Is it loud
I
enough to
learned
wake
something.
anyone up?
It's further off in the distance at this point now.
Cool.
It's got magical quantities in the olfactory sensors, so I would assume it can detect magic as well as its digestive system eats it. So that explains multiple good berries and why it's still following us.
We are carrying a large quantity of magic items on us, and also, spellcasters.
Yep. Thanks for reminding me.
If it eats magic, well, we presume it's omnivorous. Do you think it's a predator? Or do we
say?
would it drink wizard bloods? That's the real question.
I don't know. I can't say I was willing to test that theory.
I suppose we'll never know then.
Perhaps it likes koalas.
Probably a bit too stringy for me. That and also, I don't really have a lot of arcane magic flowing through my system. If I am part celestial or elemental, if my records are to be believed.
Hey, magic's magic.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
You didn't remember what a Faravor was.
It's been a day.
Yeah, and I'm beginning to distrust your academic knowledge of the subject.
Fuck, never mind.
Continue.
Nope, that's it. I was gonna start spouting out magic technobabble to shut her up, but nope.
That's fair. Yeah, that's
Mouth
what I
shut.
thought.
Don't get in an argument with the asshole child.
How's Navenna holding up, by the way?
Coming from the asshole father. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. What do you think I know?
Shush, you guys are asleep.
Is she fine?
Yeah, you check on Navenna in one of the tents, and they're just very softly sleeping.
Doing good. Hasn't set the forest on fire yet, so good start.
That's good. I was a bit concerned of that. Well, I suppose in that case, time flies. Kind of looking up at the moon and the stars overhead. I believe this is getting close to the end of our watch.
Who's next? Nox, right?
I think so. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna hit in for the night. Good night.
Night.
As she just kind of flies up into one of the trees and just kind of wraps herself around it like a python.
I'll go find Nox's tent? Question mark.
Yeah, tent.
Go give it a tapping on the tent flat.
It's just a heavy, just kind of. Oh, I can't do it easily with cloth. Just a.
Hey, time to get up. By the way, before I head off myself, it was a pretty crazy day the other day. I forgot to say happy birthday.
When?
I know. I'll get hell for it later. I'll try to make it up in the future when we're not in this. Just kind of looking around.
Continues to squint. slowly backs out of the tent. Just like hangs out on the opposite side.
Alright, good talk. Oh, before I leave, the thing following us eats magic. Looks like it senses magic.
But don't let it eat me.
That, and also I made it run away screaming like a small child, so it should be gone for a little while.
What did you do to it?
I touched it.
Oh, that tracks alright.
Oh, good night.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. In that case, Nox, if you'd like to roll perception check for me as your watch
I would
is midnight
love to.
comes.
Can I use guidance or no?
Sure!
Hell yeah.
At least for a portion of it. Actually, wait, guidance. Well,
That's why I was asking.
I mean, if you want to, unless you're casting it on yourself over and over again.
I got nothing else to do.
Fair point.
It's a cantrip.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Continue.
I got nothing else to do. 20?
With a soft
30,
20. Okay. Okay. So, Nox, as you see the moon overhead of you, pale and bright, like porcelain, above you in the night sky, cresting in and very faintly reflecting the soft kind of amber glow of the leaves. Even at this point in the dark night, there is still, you can still make out the luster of the leaves surrounding you, somewhat, even with your night vision and everything. And you hear the sounds of various nightlife, surrounding you within the forest. The billowing smoke that was creeping from off in the distance seems to have since mostly dispersed amongst the clouds overhead. However, you do hear something. Sounds of just kind of rummaging through foliage again. Sounds different, somewhat, or at least it doesn't. There's a bit more of a. It doesn't seem as slow and meandering as the familiar sound of waddling from before. Less of a bum, 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 bum. More of a just bum, 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 moving a bit quicker.
And it sounds like it's headed in this direction?
Vaguely.
Can I tell which side of the encampment it's approaching on?
Sounds like it's coming from the north side.
North side. I'm gonna head to that side of the encampment and kind of brace myself and wait.
Okay. And as you do so, you can hear, almost fainter sounds of, something further off in the distance. Before you can vaguely make out a larger prominent silhouette on the, kind of along the tree line deeper in. Probably at least probably standing about, definitely a solid, 15 or 16 feet tall, and wide, as it seems to be sort of slowly moving its way through the forest. Though that's sort of looks like more of a, moving around past the camp, more of in a southwestern sort of direction. However, you do hear the sounds of something smaller, almost kind of rummaging through the foliage nearby, as poking its head out, around the same size as the other creature you saw. You see this thing.
Oh god, I hate that more.
So glad.
I see.
You first see the two eye stalks creeping from the bushes before the massive fanged mouth pokes its head out like.
By the way, nature.
Mm-hmm.
Both of these are both of these are actually both of these are actually Pikmin fan art.
Oh yeah, I am aware, but
so I was actually right.
I hate it so much. It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
This is nothing. This is nothing.
It's moving almost like a chicken moving along the grounds.
If this is the Feywild's version of chickens, we need to destroy it.
Yeah, this thing is probably again standing about the same size, like about 2.5 feet tall, about the size, standing about eye level with a medium sized dog. I say eye level. It has eye stalks. The hump is about the same as shoulder height with a Saint Bernard or something.
You're casting Fairy Fire Nox?
Are you casting the spell?
That I am.
Okay. Where are you casting it?
On the creature.
Okay. So it has to make a dex save as very vibrantly colored moths begin appearing in the area surrounding it. Oh, that's cacked. Oh, that's actually... Hang on. Does this thing have a bonus to dex? Though I presume this hits, though. I'll just double check. Get those stats out. That is... Oh, that's a... Oh, actually, something else. So that is a 17 to succeed.
It succeeds.
Okay. And as the brightly colored luminous moths begin to spread out and scatter around the area at the edge of the camp, its eyes kind of widen a bit as it immediately just kind of... as it quickly turns around and starts waddling its way away from the camp, just letting out a... And that's as it starts making out this call, that's when you see the form of that large silhouette slowly turn this direction. As now you see that form just boom, 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 coming in the direction of the camp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What's it look like?
A much bigger version of the little one.
Uh-huh.
So much worse.
where the small one's about the size of about shoulder level with the dog. The big one, that's the thing that was standing at least about 15, 16 feet high. It's about as big as a bison.
It's a thick boy.
Big motherfucker.
Coming towards me, is that correct?
Yep, as the smaller one is letting out screaming noises.
Do any of us wake up from the screaming?
Does anyone have a passive above 14?
Hi.
Okay. Everyone kind of hears faintly just this.
Sorry, I am 14.
Above 14.
Never mind. I'm 14. At 14.
Hey.
So Gal, you can kind of hear as you slowly start just a.
Oh my!
What did you do?
Yeah, Gal.
Do I also hear the
light
thumping?
Yeah, at this point now, Gal, you hear the thump, boom.
All right,
boom,
Armor of
boom.
Agathis.
Okay.
I'll
In
tap
that
my breastplate.
case,
I
Hold
will.
on. Hold on. Stop. Stop. It's just a mother.
I'll cast Pass Without Trace again.
I'm still gonna
Okay.
cast Armor Pegasus. I'm gonna start
Okay.
coming down.
And then
Okay.
hide.
all right. So
Oh,
in
we're
this case,
hiding. Okay.
everyone's currently hiding. Or at least everyone who's awake.
Yeah, I'll hide.
Okay. Just in case something happens, let me start getting a map set up.
Alright.
Also another thing to ask, for the sake of the party. What is the tent arrangement set up like? Like, who is sleeping in which tent? Like, who's
Farron and
who's
I'm
bunking
back.
together?
Are sharing a tent.
Was it Lavender and Nox are sharing a tent?
No, Farron and Nox are, because he's carrying my tent. I think we're sharing the same tent.
Okay.
I think Lavender and Dasher are sharing a tent.
Yes.
Okay. So, Dasher and Lavender are in a tent. Nox and Farron are in one. Typhoon's in the same tree as Gallows. Did you bring Tycoon with you, Farron?
I just didn't bring aggro.
Wait, I thought Tycoon was. I thought. Yeah, Aggro's still sick.
Yeah, Aggro has not been brawling, I believe. Yeah.
Down with the sickness.
And then Kumal would be in his own tent, I guess. I suppose. Currently.
With the burb.
Yep. So that is Kumal. Nirvana.
Since I can do it at will, I'm gonna have Liquid Sentinel and defense mode up as well.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, I should probably get those temp HP points in.
Nox is in a bush. Because they're hiding.
As she does.
Mm-hmm. Lavender, you said... Oh, wait, was Lavender woken up from this? Did you have a hide of...
Yes.
Okay.
I have a 15.
So I'll presume, yeah, you're hiding... are you... Oh, you came out and cast Pass Without Trace, I see.
Yes.
So we'll say... presume you're next to where Nox is.
Mm-hmm.
And Gal, if you're staying up in the tree hiding, you would I'm presuming you wouldn't get the effects of Pass Without Trace.
No, I would have come down at that. I would have been coming down.
Okay, alright. In that case, we'll say you're here. Typhoon hearing this. Actually, does she have a high enough passive? Was she woken up?
I don't think so.
Nope, she is asleep. Up in the tree. So in that case...
The child gets to sleep.
Mm-hmm. So I'm grabbing everything. Actually, sorry, my apologies. That the big one isn't a large creature; it is a huge creature.
Great.
Wow.
Hang on, one moment, please.
Is it a thick boy?
Well, we'll see in a moment.
No, we won't, because it ain't gonna see us. What are you talking about?
Wait, where? Hold on. Is it in here? Hold on, give me a moment. Sorry. Because I'm trying to find where the hell did I put these guys?
I love having a bunch of spells that I can
forbidden
just...
folder.
Well, I checked there. It's not in that one.
I love having a bunch of spells that I can just cast without using spell slots.
Alright, let's grab them that way. Alright, as you see, the first one running away.
What the fuck's going on?
I made a light show. What of it?
Yeah, I'm talking about that noise.
It's buzzing because I made a light show. I don't understand. It's not like I heard it. It's... Ugh. Whatever.
And then that, and then that. Okay. So, now to show where the party is right now. Boop.
I hate that thing so much.
So, all of the red squares are where the tents are currently in this little camp setup.
Hey, I see. I don't see anything.
Do you
it's
have
all darkness.
Do you have dark vision?
I keep forgetting if I have dark vision.
So if we have dark vision, we're supposed to see things, but not very clearly, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you have 300 feet of dark vision.
Which,
Like
yeah,
a
you can
freak.
see a lot in that case. Lavender, then.
Lavender does not have dark vision.
Yep, okay, in that case, you can't see shit.
Okay.
But you can hear them.
Okay.
Definitely coming from this direction.
Okay.
Yeah, as as Nox, you watch as the other one scrambles kind of back towards the tree line. As coming out, you see boom, 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 boom. A huge creature, the massive eye stalks kind of like periodically looking back and forth throughout the surrounding area. Actually, almost forgot about the. Do you keep the fairy fire up, or are you dropping it after the creature ran off?
Away from me was it when I lit up the creature to begin with.
Okay.
I'm wanting to know.
Sorry, what was that? Run that by me again.
How far away from me was it when I lit up the creature to begin with?
It would have been about like here. So then, so then the cube, I presume, would have been around like here-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you?
I would have left it up then.
Okay. Yeah. After it scrambled off, and then watching as this comes in, it sees the light, and kind of starts looking over like these massive schnoz just kind of snorting and sniffing around it. Looking down at the log where the moths are before it just kind of like comes down and bites the log. Where a lot of the moths are currently congregating, which some of them kind of flutter and move as it kind of goes to and kind of picks up the log in its mouth.
As it does that, I want to drop the spell.
Okay, and as all the moths just kind of flutter and disappear, the eyes looking around like it's turning its head around confused, like, huh? And as it does seem to be still be able to perceive things at the very least, as it's still continuing to look around, as it just kind of, boom, just let the log fall. As this is gone now, it is going to start looking around. This massive two-legged creature, just here you can hear the somewhat heavy footfalls on these. They sort of like with this large splayed two-legged feet, or sorry, two-toed feet, beginning to creep its way, continuing this direction. As you see further behind it, kind of following behind like ducklings in a row. A small posse of a few more coming through, along with it looks like a similar looking creature to what you guys saw previously, creeping out between them, along with a second one. As they all seem to be kind of like huddled, kind of close-ish behind, looking on at the large one. kind of moving along. They're all just looking intently from the log, like kind of peering up from behind it as it's looking around, like as it's kind of peering around like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, like boom, 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 looking through. Just.
Is there enough commotion at this point?
I'll say at this point everyone's woken up.
What? I poke my head out. What the fuck?
Dasher gets out his hooded lantern as he exits his tent.
Gal's readying attack.
As you exit, how much light does the lantern make?
It's a hooded
Depends on
lantern.
if he's got the door open or not.
Yeah, he would open the door.
It's continual flame, so it's not a lot, but it's like a torch.
So
a
hooded lantern.
Let me. Well, first, actually, if it's based on continual flame, because that actually affects things.
A hooded lantern is a 30-foot radius of bright light and an additional 30-foot of dim light.
The equivalent in brightness to a torch.
Okay, so yeah, in that case, it would be the same. So yeah, what was that? Did you say 20 feet each? 20 feet bright, 20 feet
30.
dim? 30 feet bright, 30 feet dim. Interesting.
Gal has an attack
let
ready.
me get that set up for you there, buddy.
It's just only going in one direction.
And as an action, I could reduce. It would basically be a cone of light.
Right. I think I can set that. Hold on.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you certainly can.
The total size, we'll say it's about 30 degrees, and then hold on. 50% of the light is before the sun, 50% after. Let's see what happens when I do this.
Cool.
Oh, okay, wrong way. Hold on.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because we're going off of a 360 thing. Let's do it. Let's go 25.
Do we roll initiative?
Oh, okay, we're getting somewhere.
Just wait until my thing is fixed.
Let's do 45 degrees. There we go.
Cool.
And now let's do... Actually, this will be...
Looks like...
Okay, now I'm starting to
You want to be
figure this out.
around 3:30.
Now, if I spin this, yes, it does. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, just rotate your token. If you could. It'll look a little goofy on the thing, but you can see.
Yeah,
what's going on
no. It's fine. I expected this.
That's hilarious.
It's just like...
So yeah, I guess Dasher steps out of the tent.
Yeah, as Dasher turns out, and as like, what's going on here? The bright light flashes into the eyes of this massive creature that you see before you.
I see.
The moment the light shines in its eyes, the pupils dilate as there's a loud, and I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
Does my held attack go off?
Sure. Actually, hold on. It is.
Oh, I keep forgetting to.
I can go for an hour. Possibly a little later.
I was about to say, because we only have half an hour left.
But for some reason, it won't put me in initiative.
Yeah, so people are going to be late to the game tonight.
I mean, we could get started and then, finish up later.
Yeah, because
this would be a good cliffhanger, but...
because people are going to be arriving late tonight to the other game, so I'm perfectly fine going for another hour.
Okay, we'll go for at least half an hour, and we'll see.
I could technically go until.
We'll play it by ear.
Yeah,
I can technically go until 6 right now because people are going to be late.
All right.
So I could go till 6 tonight.
Okay.
All right.
So
will most likely be done by 6.
So the party, you guys have your 3 minutes worth of planning as I start setting up the initiative rolls.
Well, I'm gonna make that attack that I had held.
Oh yeah, I'll let that also let that occur. If you could roll for me.
Is that with advantage? Because I'm hidden from it.
I did not roll initiative. Let me do that.
Or am I for this one?
Not hidden? Okay. 26.
That absolutely hits. Roll damage.
All right.
Is that? Do you have your gathered swarm up?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, that would be. Well, you don't have. I don't think you have favored foe.
Oh, wait, no, favored foe wouldn't be up.
So in that case, it would just be 5.
Yes.
It will be 15 points of damage total.
Yeah, it'd be 15.
As you manage to bury your sword into the ankle of this creature, as it lets out that loud roar.
When does my temp HP from the sword go up again?
I'll say basically on the start of your turn.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you guys have about 3 minutes as I roll initiative to plan and prepare as you see fit. However, once we get to the top of initiative, you know the rules. You know how things go, and we'll be getting into initiative.
Casting Eyes of Night on those that I'm waiting for Kumal to get closer, and I know that Lavender can't see, so I'm casting Eyes of Night. So those within 10 feet of me will have 300 feet of dark vision.
Okay, good. Because I was about to throw on a light show myself.
This is a huge creature, so I don't think.
And then I'm just gonna tap my breastplate. That's it.
I don't think my ghost assassination would actually work on this. This is a huge creature, and if I recall correctly, we agreed large or smaller.
Mm-hmm.
I just hit things, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to spook it.
I've already got a new strategy to try out. So let's see how well it works.
Fight growth centered on Gale.
No. Alright, so that's that.
No, it's one of the reasons why I've been using Passive Cloud Trace a little bit more to this session.
Mm-hmm. Okay, gotcha. Alright, we'll divide these guys up in half. If I can. Or at least we'll do mostly, about half. Red team will make these boys.
My main focus is gonna be on the big one.
Blue team will be these boys.
So if someone can keep the small ones off my ass.
What small one? I can't see them.
Yeah,
well,
you can't see anything just yet.
We'll get to know each other now.
I just see like the lantern shine the light on this guy. Exactly. Hi.
I hate it.
I don't feel Lavender's fear of tall, giant things.
Dal's not even afraid, he's just disgusted.
Does this make her a chihuahua? This makes her a chihuahua.
This is much bigger than a chihuahua.
It makes her a chihuahua. She's a chihuahua. She's a chihuahua.
The most disgusting thing I've seen. I've seen some shit, damn it.
What do you
mean? I've been on the internet.
Oh shit, I forgot to... This isn't the new token. Hold on. That shouldn't be right. I just realized, oops.
And as agreed, I will have no first level spell slots for this fight.
Also, guys, why aren't you on the turn order?
I'm working on it. I'm getting them up.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my pretty token.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized Kevin, Keen, and I are all going first at the same time.
No.
You want to use that roll? Oh, sorry. We're still all going at the same time. If we want to use that roll.
Oh, also forgot to update cows because this is.
No, you're right. We're doing the
I had to grab an old map real quick for this.
Oh, right. Oh, God, I didn't even realize.
A lot of little bastards.
It was the smug man.
Oh, we
wait,
didn't
where'd Gal
announce. We didn't announce.
I
Kumal's
don't
art.
know. I didn't move him.
We didn't announce what?
We didn't announce Kumal's art, did we?
Oh, did Kumal get his new art up?
I didn't. I only just got it very recently. I did not have the chance to put it in Roll20 yet.
He got it for his birthday.
So please edit that now.
No.
I can't put that in right
we
now.
We can do that later.
I'll do that. It'll definitely be applied after the stream. Hold on. What the? Oh, there's a bunch of. Oh, great. There's a bunch of fucking doubles. Planes gave it to me. I'm good.
You want me to share it with everybody? Okay.
Yes, I want.
Yeah, sorry. Share it to. Yeah, you can share it to the.
Put it in my grubby little hands.
Your grubby little hands. Why?
Yep.
Okay, that should be good.
They're grubby. Have you seen my mascot?
Oh, sorry. Nox rolled twice for initiative. That's why it's weird.
Yeah,
yes, I've seen your mascot.
It asked me to select my token, so I tried to roll again with my token selected, and it still wouldn't let me.
Yeah, I'll take the first number.
You do have advantage on initiative rolls.
Do you?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I have to cast Vigilant Blessing to do that.
Mono, I've seen your mascot, and he needs a bath.
No.
He is now in striking cold iron for all of those that are within the Discord.
All right, big boy.
If you're watching, you should join the Discord. Link in the description of the Twitch Twitch channel.
All right, big boy, then little boys.
I mean, Paige. Whatever.
So first, we have blue team for the little guys. Okay. Oh, they did not roll great.
-1.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay. Well, but they didn't roll hot.
A
Okay.
pretty boy.
Then
Be a pretty boy.
red team. Oh, that's even worse. Now for the big mama.
A 3.
No. You want it to be a 3 though. Actually, you got one of the digits right. Actually, it's a 13.
In fact.
So now
there is your Discord link if you guys in chat want to see. If you guys want to join Discord.
Nope, didn't work.
What? Nature, why didn't you update your?
I think only mods and Nature can post links.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm working out shit right now. I can't do that. You can find the link to the Discord in the About section of the Twitch channel below, though. All right, now, so going at the top of the round, we have Kumal. As you open up the tent to see the lantern light from Dasher, looking onward to see this massive fucking thing.
Yeah, I see a lot of mess and I don't like it. So, for my first trick, I'm gonna peer open the tent and I'm gonna flaming sphere the fucking right here so these 3 little bastards get hit by it.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Oh shit. Sure. Oh boy. Okay, so that's a dex save. Which 3 are you? Which boys are you trying to get?
I'm setting it here and I'm gonna slam it into the one in the center.
Okay. The middle tyke. Alright. So this one here. I will put up the flaming sphere on the map. As we'll just... Actually, we'll grab... Yeah, we'll grab red. Just a big old boop. As it slams into him. That
makes
is
a lot of light.
Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. In that case, I'll grab an NPC token. Hold on. I should probably make a token for these.
We just get spell tokens.
Honestly, I'm considering doing that.
I mean, it'd be convenient.
Actually, we'll make it blue because Kumal. And then give it how much? Let's see. It gives a lot of light.
20 bright, 20 dim.
Oh yeah, 20. Got it.
Gal's red with ice powers. Kumal's blue with fire powers.
Perfect.
So the middle one's gonna have a bad day, and anybody that ends their turn in 5 feet gets the fire damage.
Okay, so it needs to make a dex, the middle boy, which is unfortunately one of the small squishy boys that you identified.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to make a dex saving throw.
Nothing unfortunate about it.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
That's unfortunate.
As
I believe it's half still.
Yeah,
half.
Yeah.
Is it flammable?
It's a creature.
Flammable
It's
if
made
you
of
try
meat.
hard enough.
It's made of meat and it's very blubbery. So you decide. So as
yes, epic fire battles of history.
As it slams into it, and there's a bit of a kind of plume of flame cascading around it. There's a I guess it starts scrambling, screaming on fire. As it takes 3 points of fire damage. Yeah, it did not like that.
Wait, why can't I map? There we go.
Because
right.
Also, the other two have to make dexterity saves.
Meow.
Any creature that ends its turn 5 feet. Yeah, so not yet. Unless, yeah, either way. I believe that is at the end. Is at the end of your turn, Kumal?
Oh yeah, and I run the hell away.
That is understandable. Next
Why
up,
am I still all the way over here?
Why are you over there? Hold on.
You moved my token.
Whoopsie. Yeah, you should be here.
Thank you.
That was weird. Sorry about that.
Alright.
I guess something weird happened trying to update the
I will
token.
move. I will run towards the danger, ironically enough.
Oh boy.
And now
Good
you
job.
have dark vision.
Nice. Next up
Nevena can do
then
whatever
is
it wants.
Nevena, who is going
What?
to walk out, seeing the situation. Sees the massive fucking creature in front of it. See how smart is Nevena?
Pretty dang
Pretty
smart.
Yeah, pretty dang smart.
She's the one that learned how to
Smarter-
say "fuck you."
Smarter than Gal, apparently.
Fuck you! And
Not
quickly,
very
as its eyes widen, seeing the massive thing before it, it is going to scamper. Yeah, seeing the fire over that way, it's going to scamper the fuck over here.
A little
I don't know
scamp.
about that.
Trying to avoid 15, 20, 25, 30. Trying to go around the big boy. Actually, wait, hang on. Actually, wait, can't Nevena disengage as bonus action? Hold on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she's just gonna bonus action, nimble escape, and is just gonna scoot their way on over here. As it looks like they're getting ready to charge into the group.
I thought she was smart. Okay.
And that is Nevena's turn. Next up, we have the trio of Farron, Dasher, and Lavender. Who wants to go first?
Okay.
Could I?
You could.
Go ahead.
Cool. Dasher's just gonna...
Yeah,
Okay,
there you go.
Dasher is going to attack with Short Sword of Wounding.
That unfortunately is a miss as you try to swing at the feet of this massive creature that's like towering over you.
Cool. I would like to use a key field attack.
Okay. Well, let me refresh roll 20 in on stream because it's getting a little.
It's not worry.
Wait, hang on. It's still working? Okay. Alright, sorry.
So I deduct one key
okay,
to attack you again.
Alright, so you're gonna unarmed strike?
No, I'm gonna dedicated weapon.
Or a monk weapon. Sorry, yeah. 11 still unfortunately misses as you take 2 swings. Wham, wham! Swinging through the air as this thing kicks up a cloud of dust with one of its massive two-toed feet. As you're having a difficulty trying to swing up at the creature because most of its body is above you.
Yeah. Oh, right. I have to.
That combined with what looks like the thick hide on the creature seems to be difficult to get a scratch in.
Yeah, so that's something I figured out I could do.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
That is your. I believe that is your.
That is my bonus action.
That's your action and bonus action.
Pass turn.
Okay.
Alright.
Baron,
would you like to go next?
I wouldn't mind.
Go right ahead.
Alright.
So yeah, Farron, as you creep out, poke your head out of the tent. What the hell is going on? Oh dear God!
What the fuck is that? As I walk with Tycoon and like, Jesus, what the? And then I see the rest of them.
Yeah.
Oh. Click clack. Are there any rocks around here? Like, is this just a mushroom and these are just like tree branches?
I mean, you can find like pebbles and like any sort of debris around nearby in the area.
Ah, perfect. I would like to cast catapult through all of them.
Wait, could you click on catapult for me?
On it.
I'm surprised you don't know what catapult does after the amount of players that's fucking used it.
Touche, but no one's ever used it on groups of enemies. Flies up to 90 feet in a direction. Stopping early if it impacts against a solid surface. I'd consider a creature a solid surface. If an object would strike a creature, must succeed on a dex save. On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. Okay, so... which direction are you shooting this from, buddy?
Well... I see this.
Are you shooting this way? You shooting this way? Shooting
Right,
this way?
right through there. Oh,
Okay.
wait, that is not something I meant to do. What? Well, fuck.
Quick question.
I can get that. Hold on.
Does catapult cleave?
It does not, no, because it is not a melee attack.
Just straight through these fuckers.
Mm-hmm. So, it's gonna first try to hit one of the fake mimic creatures that you first ran into.
That middle one's having a bad day.
Yeah, first the fire, now rock. Dex save. Oop, let me check. Does it have a bonus to Dex?
Please tell me it doesn't.
That is a total of 9. As it,
Alright.
though, let me double check something.
You ever seen Scanners?
As you almost watch, as this thing is just quickly, kind of clambering around, trying to roll around in the dirt, trying to get the fire off of it. As it's going, you almost watch as a single, kind of sharp pebble starts kind of spinning through the air, just shooting out. But as it just kind of dunk, bang, hits the first one square in the middle, in the forehead, as it just kind of boing, kind of bounces off and just kind of shoots off in a random direction. As it did take damage, though not as much as you expected it to.
So it doesn't go through, even though they failed How many people have done
On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. It does. Yeah.
No.
As Nox sees that happen, she just goes,
All right, time to roll damage.
Well, it already did roll. It rolled 6 points. 6 points of damage, which, like I said, it did not seem to do as much as you wished for it to.
Damn. All right, and I tell Typhoon to cover me from this giant behemoth if it starts coming closer to me.
Tycoon looks over at you, looks up at it, looks back at you. It's gonna roll. Okay. It is going to fly up kind of above your heads. Up about basically 5 feet in the air above you. As it's going to do a force strike. And once again, pulling up one of the pebbles along the ground, just shooting it out. If I can actually work it. Hold on. There we go. Boop. That is a 16, which does hit. Hitting the big boy. As it takes 3 points of force damage. Which, let me also double check. Oh, actually, as the arcane charged pebble shoots off in the direction of the creature, as the pebble begins heading towards it, it looks over it and just opens its mouth and just eats it. And just swallows it. As Tycoon just looks like has a deadpan look on its face, confused, like what? So that's Tycoon's turn.
I think that ends my turn.
Alright.
Am I still hidden?
Technically yes.
Alright. So I'll move that way. Kind of towards the edge. Alright. And then as an action, I'll go out hiding and throw a produce flame at it.
Oh boy!
So since I'm hiding, I'll get advantage on this roll.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Oh, dude.
Yeet.
That absolutely hits. Roll damage. And as you throw the mote of flame in an arc, impacting on as it arcs across the bush in front of you and aiming towards the direction of the creature, you would watch basically right as the big mama just straight up eats the magical projectile that Tycoon produced, and as it turns its head, there is a large kind of splash of flame across its face. As it quickly kind of closes, shulks in its eye stalks for a minute, just letting out this screeching noise, as it did not seem to like fire.
Okay. That's good to know. As a bonus action, I will hide behind this tree. I'll hide again.
All right. Can you hide as a bonus action?
Yes, because I grabbed Nature's Mantle.
That's correct.
Yep.
Yes, because of the cloak you got. All right.
Yep.
In that case, roll me stealth.
All right. Add 10 to this. 15.
15. Alrighty. Good to know.
When the druid becomes the rogue.
Interesting. Never anticipate it. But either way. And as you quickly throw the plume of flame at it and duck behind and cover, and waiting for its next move, it is now the mama's turn.
No, it's my turn.
Wait, what was it? I
rolled a 15.
Oh, whoopsie. Wait, what? You rolled a 10.
No, hold up. I rolled a 10. That is true. I am stupid.
No, you're good. I think maybe because the previous marker was up, I ended to clean it up a bit. From previous combat, from the orc fight, because never cleaned that. So it is Mama's turn first. There's a few things looking around that we might want to do.
Hello.
Actually, let me check something real quick. Okay, so the big mama is going to attempt to make an attack against Gal.
Do it. Yes.
Seeing you over there. Does a... Oh my god, brain. I presume an 11 misses.
Yes.
As this thing reaches out to try and, like, snap its jaw around you, you very quickly manage to, like... Yeah, like...
Ew.
Yeah, you're like kind of scrambling back, like nope. Getting away from this thing, like it has its mouth open wide like a hippo, like as it's charging towards you. And before it gets the chance to snap its jaws around you, it just kind of like impacts kind of into the dirt before it just rears back up on its legs. And I believe, yep, that is its turn. Next up, then, how you doing, Gal? This thing tried to bite you.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna do this. Oh. Okay.
So you get 1 temporary hit points.
And Typhoon's gonna hit this thing.
Okay, roll to hit.
With a 20.
That absolutely hits. Roll damage.
And it's going to be knocked prone.
Is this... I forget if it's a save, or is it just...
Nope, no save. Just happens.
Okay, yep, fair enough. We'll say this is part of it. As it's running towards you, Typhoon manages to... like, shoot out an icicle towards one of its feet as it just hits its mark and just... impact into the dirt.
And extra damage.
Oh, boy.
So that'd be...
That is 8 plus 5.
No, I don't have favorite foe up.
Oh, okay, yeah, so that is 8 plus...
1, so 9.
Yep, 9 points of cold damage. As the frost begins slowly creeping up the side of the leg.
And now, since it is prone, it's my turn.
Alrighty.
Time to die. Fuck. Guess it's not dying today.
Yep, well, unfortunately that is still a miss. As you try to bury your sword into the hide of this creature, it's surprisingly thick and doesn't seem to be making too much of a mark on it. Like, even the cold damage you did earlier seemed to do something, but... yeah, this is a big, thick mama.
Yeah, nope, don't got anything else.
Alright. In that case... oops, shit. Next up, then, we have... Blue Team's turn! Blue Team is going to... these things are somewhat coordinated.
Is it gonna attack the giant ball of fire?
No.
Is it gonna attack the other giant ball of fire?
Well, some of them are. As one begins...
I think these things are discriminatory against balls of fire.
This one's gonna run over here. This one's gonna run over here.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Very discriminatory against balls of fire.
Well, actually, first it would be first this one, and then goes to take a bite against Navanna.
Oh no!
Don't you fucking do it.
That is a 10, which I believe misses.
Yeah.
However, the second one goes running up, trying to take advantage. As the first one tries to go waddling around to try to bite at the flank of Nevena. Nevena quickly turns around to face them before the second one kind of creeps up to the side, trying to bite at her wing. This will be...
Oh, you picked the wrong target, motherfuckers.
That is going to be an 18, which definitely hits.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
With familiar stuff, the normal rules is you can cast spells that require touch.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do spells that are self?
I would say no.
Damn it. Okay.
But you're touching yourself.
Don't make it
Think
weird.
about it.
I'm not trying to. I would argue ranged self is you touching yourself.
Well, not necessarily.
She's
Not
a part of my
inherently,
soul, so it's fine. You can say no.
Yeah, I would say no, unfortunately, if it says.
Okay. Hurt
Doesn't
my
it take
baby
fire
then.
damage for doing that?
What happens?
It might. Hold on. First off, Nevena takes... Yep, as Nevena takes 5 points of piercing damage, as the one manages to bite onto Nevena's wing. However, very quickly regrets the decision, considering Nevena begins to start glowing red hot before there's a plume of heat and flame. As Nevena's flammable body. I'll just roll a straight 1d8 for that. As it takes 5 points of damage. It did not like that. Just... As that did hurt. Seeing this, the other ones are going to move over this way. Around and trying to move around and away from their the big old plume of fire. Yeah, this one's gonna move in this way.
Attack of opportunity for Nevena.
Nevena would. That is. Hold on, let me check our modifier. Oh, yeah, that's an 18, which absolutely hits.
Atta girl.
As she manages to deal... Hold on. Actually, no, let's roll 20. Just doing this for damage. Manages to do... Oh, dear God. That is 12 plus 6, 18 points of fire damage. As the one, basically is cast off of Nevena's wing with the first plume of flame, Nevena manages to grab at the this one here that is trying to scamper away by the beak, as it just drags it back, and then just buries its her talons into the back, the flank of the creature, which you can hear kind of crackling and popping. As it just drops dead. Nevena did a murder.
That's my baby.
However, this one... Actually, yeah, Nevena, yeah, this one is going to waddle... Hold on, let me check there. Because I think they can still move. Much. Yep, they can just move 30 feet. Alright. So they're just going to waddle over here. Waddle, waddle, waddle. To the very next day. Bum, ba-dum, bum. This one's going over here. And that is
he waddled away. Waddle, waddle.
You watch as this one is waddling in aggressively.
I don't know which one's worse.
Next up, we have... after all of them go... Next up is Nox.
Nox is suddenly very angry because they tried to touch her baby. She pissed.
That is fair.
She was pissed. So at this point, I think I'm gonna throw up. No, I'm not gonna throw up. I don't feel like throwing up. Instead, what I would like to do is probably something fairly simple, to be quite honest. I'm gonna tap my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact. And I want to look at Big Friend and get me some Eyes of Weakness.
So is that it is the weakest stat it has?
2.
The two weakest
weakest.
stats. Okay. Well, this thing, as much as it is a very big, very protective mama, it does seem really dumb. It does not seem very smart, and also doesn't seem very charismatic.
Yeah.
That tracks. Alright. And learning that information, I want to see how far can I go. I need a ruler. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, I know what I'm up to. I need a ruler. I need a ruler so I can get to the other side of the map and make sure Nirvana don't get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 30 feet.
Alright, that is going to be... Actually, is that 2?
I will take an attack.
The big one doesn't would have an opportunity attack at advantage because it's prone.
Oh, it would be a disadvantage because it's prone, that is correct.
Yes.
Let's say you're about here as this is happening. As these two attacks go off. First one is from the big old mama. Disadvantage. First one was an 18. Second one is a... Gotta do some math in my head. A 12, which I presume misses.
Nope, no one hit.
As it tries to kind of snap at you with its massive maw.
No, pay attention to me.
However, the little one over there, it's gonna try and headbutt you.
Come at me, ugly.
Actually, wait, is it... Can it do... No, wait, hold on. Let me check. Can it do that? Hold on. Let me check something. Yep, okay. Yeah, actually, it's gonna make a bite attack against you.
Do it.
That is a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
So in that case, you're going to take 6 points of piercing damage, and I'm gonna need you to make an athletics check.
Athletics, of all things. Ooh, I'm not good at that. Okay, athletics.
It's going to roll against it. Did not roll great. Nope, it did not roll higher. You watch as this little guy all of a sudden just looks like and like reaches up trying to like bite onto your arm. Before you manage to like what the fuck? As you take the damage, but manage to quickly just kind of like throw the thing off as you run past.
Oh.
Weird rat.
Actually, quick, which weapon are you holding your mace in?
What? Which weapon?
Sorry. Which hand are you holding your weapon in?
My hand.
Yeah, the hand.
Which hand? Which one's your dominant hand?
She would be holding the flail with her left, shield with the right.
Okay. It's actually bit onto your shield arm.
All right.
Before you're just like, what the fuck, get! And you manage to kind of like shove it off as you continue on.
I'm gonna get behind this one and flanking.
Oh boy, murder sandwich.
And I'm gonna hit it.
Alrighty.
But the
13. Hold on.
Oh, natural 20 because flanking.
Oh, yeah, it's natural 20 flanking. Oh, boy, roll damage. Also, how do you choose to swing your flail against this little gremlin here?
Bonk. Right
Bonk.
between the eyes. Bonk.
Right between the eyes. Oh, boy, okay. As you're going past, like, get the fuck off me, and you start running across the field like a football player, boom, 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 going across, holding your flail in one hand, just swing it. Before in the third swing, you manage to clobber this thing right in the side of the head, on the upper skull between the eyes. As you manage to basically manage to swing and cleave the eye stalks off, as the spike ball just rolls and tumbles across the face, just as it is blinded now.
Why did it click it twice? I don't know. I just double the 7, right?
No, it'd be the 10.
Yeah. Yeah, we rolled twice for in this case.
Because Booming
I thought
Blade
you just doubled the first one. No, Booming Blade is only if he
Oh,
moves.
sorry, because it automatically doubled the dice because it was the crit. So it's the 7 plus 3.
I accidentally clicked it twice.
You're fine.
Sorry.
So that is 10 plus 3, 13 points of damage. Hang on, I gotta do some math. Is that enough to kill it? Actually, as you manage to impact, it basically hits the first eye stalk, and as it tumbles across, about to hit the second, it basically you hear a dull, audible crack as it manages to tear into the skull and just, leave an open cavity, as you pull the flail back out, and it just kind of drops to the ground dead.
Hey, baby girl, you doing okay? Let's clean up.
And I believe that's the end. That's the end of your turn, unless you're doing anything else as a free action.
That is it.
Okay. In that case, that leaves us with Red Team, continuing to go in and swarm. Seeing the fire from the other one, they're not keen on staying around that. However, they are going to go over here. First one. Going to scoot up on over here. And it's going to try to take a chomp at you. That is a 19 hit.
19 hits.
As you take... ooh, that's actually... hey, that's pretty good. As you take 8 points of piercing damage, as the fangs manage to bury into your ankle, going in from the one side. As you watch a second one, coming up the other side, starting to surround around you like wolves. This is going to be...
Oh shit! I forgot one thing. Oh, never mind.
All right. Second one is a 9 to hit, which I presume misses.
Nope.
As the first one clamps around your ankle, like, son of a... Manage to, watching the other one leaping up to jump at you, you move with your shield hand and just bash it back. As it just kind of tumbles a bit before getting back up on its feet and getting ready to charge back over towards you. This one is going to move... yeah, these guys are gonna move. Yeah, they're smart. They're gonna see that. Okay. They're gonna go over here.
Oh, they're smart.
I thought you said they were dumb. Nature.
Well, they're okay. They don't have advanced intelligence, but they know instincts. Because intelligence is a hard thing to describe sometimes. In mechanical terms, they have small. But that does not mean they cannot make tactical decisions to some capacity.
Sure.
Next one. Nope, that's gacked. Just curious. That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits. It's right at my armor class.
Alrighty. In that case, you take another 5 points of piercing damage as that one as you manage to bash the first one, however, the second one scrambles in under your arm and manages to bite against your other leg. At this point, seeing everything that's going on there, I think this one's gonna run over this direction. Through his buddies. Actually, wait, you're hidden. Never mind. They don't know you're there.
Yes.
Instead, they're gonna run this way. Going around the fire. So as not to get burned, as this one hops up on the log. And then this one is actually going to go this way as well. As it starts kind of moving over in this direction before. And then you all of a sudden you see bursting through the bushes, one of these guys getting like charging straight at you, mouth open. And it is going to attempt to bite at you.
So it's found me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could smell you. However, that is a 12 to hit.
That's a miss.
As once again this thing is tries to grip and grab onto the arm you're holding your staff in, just like what the fuck go, as you manage to just shove it off, as once again it kind of rolls and tumbles before getting back up on its feet, ready to charge again. Just as unfortunately it has spotted you and attempted to attack you.
I see.
All right, so. And as the blood begins to spill upon the battlefield, fire and screaming of beasts beginning to cascade across the field in the direction of the party, and the uncertainty of the coming combat in tow, I'm afraid that's where we're going to have to end the session.
I can still go until 6.
True, however...
This man needs to eat.
Yeah. Remember, I have my own life I need to deal with.
Okay. Sorry.
No, nature doesn't have a life.
We're 20 minutes over on the stream, so I think this is a good cutting point.
Okay.
Trying to get at least through one round, but yeah. Oh boy!
What's it with us and getting only one round into combat before the session ends?
Yeah, well, because that's what I was considering. Do we want to, because that's why it's there's a lot of enemies here. Do we want to leave it a cliffhanger, or do we want to go through a round of combat? And everyone wants to get into combat. I'm like, alright, fine, we'll go through a round. At least.
I want to be able to level up sooner.
Yeah.
We're not going on the XP system! But
I know, however, we haven't leveled up.
We haven't done anything. That's the problem. We haven't done anything.
Yeah, but the party hasn't. But anyway, for those of you who are interested in what's going on here, as well as the various other things I do, I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, all of which I DM within my own homebrew setting of Nordareth, all of which are concurrently going right now. I also stream on the weekends, doing variety gaming streams, where I choose to play whatever the hell I want. Lately we've been getting into the theme of October, I can words, where we have been going through various style games. Hold on. There we go, there's the to be continued screen.
Like Persona 4.
That is true, yeah. We are going through games associated with the post-apocalyptic and the dystopian, the esoteric and the occult, or the simply horrifying and all things spoopy. As you mentioned, lately we've been getting a bit more into Persona 4 Golden, which has been quite interesting. Still in the tutorial, apparently. Hopefully we'll be making a second trip into the weird castle dungeon thing, whatever the fuck. We encountered Chie's boss, which was design was very interesting. I made comments about the sort of enemy design on that whole thing and my own theories, but either way. As for what else, I'm not sure what other game we're going to be getting into. Definitely want to dip into some horror games proper, which I have a few options on the list. We'll have to see.
Call of Cthulhu.
I mean, there is one
Cthulhu,
horror beyond all of our comprehensions.
The table RPG.
Oh, the table RPG. I would love to play that, though. Yeah, but that would have to take some prep work and stuff for it. But either way,
You
maybe
say
another year.
that.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe
hey,
not,
Nathan,
maybe
there
not
is-
this October, but maybe sometime in the
There's
future.
one
Say
very
that, but
terrifying
you
thing.
forget I could run it.
We'll consider it. Definitely not this weekend, but either way. I also, for those of you who wish to continue talking about whatever the fuck is going on here and what the hell these creatures are.
I hate it. I hate them so much.
What's wrong? I love these guys.
I hate them so much.
Big old squishy
They're
boys.
the worst thing I've ever seen. I've been on the internet.
What do you mean? This is hardly the worst thing on the internet.
Yeah, this is like
This is pretty tame.
Yeah, I know,
This is
right?
the worst thing I've ever seen.
We have very different definitions of weird, my friends. But either way, there's a link to the Discord in the About section of the Twitch channel below for those who wish to theorize what the hell these things do. I also have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/natureclaws, if you wish to find the VODs and the highlights which are uploaded periodically. The next two VODs of Striking Cold Iron should be going up tomorrow at 11 a.m. Which I believe that is that 22 and 23? Sorry, 20, or it's either 21 and 22 or 23 and 24. I have to double check that. We're getting close. We're getting close to catching up with the main games proper.
Well, hey, at least I got a name for the bud.
Well, for
Horton hears a
this coming-
scream.
What was that?
Horton hears a scream.
Horton hears a scream. I love these things. Yeah. I hope everyone has a wonderful morning or evening, whatever time zone they're currently in. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their week. And hopefully we'll be able to see you guys next time. Let's see if we're gonna raid. Let's see, what friends are online to stream? To not to stream, to raid.
Streaming.
Let's see.
I'd just like to say that looking at these creatures is like looking at permanent marker on a white wall. It's not appealing to look at.
True. That is Farron. Damn.
I like these. Hang
Damn,
on.
that's good.
Hang on. Let me
That's
get back to
fucking
the D&D
good
screen.
right
let
there.
me show these creatures again. Pull them up.
No,
to the
we
screen.
don't need to see them.
Stop.
Stop it.
Cease and desist. They're
Wrong.
so bad.
They're great.
Especially the youngest one. It looks like a crocodile that got spliced with a pimple.
No.
Yes,
Not-
very well. Once again, Farron, you're on point today.
What was that,
Damn.
Farron?
It's like an alligator that got spliced into a pimple. I'm just like, God. No, it's even worse than that. It's like
It looks. It looks like Katie from fucking Horton Hears a Who, but with like an entire body infection.
Horton hears
You know-
it. Who cares? Get these guys out of here.
you know that one Muppet from the band that has no eyes. It literally looks like that woman's mouth attached to like a tumor. Like why?
They're like mushroom dude. They look like mushrooms. They're like little mushroom boys.
It looks like.
Aw.
It's like the horrible abomination of the way more charming googly eyes on a clamshell. Like what's wrong with this thing?
I love them. I don't know about y'all.
It looks like if Toad's
But
cousin
you
was
do know
Chunk.
about you do know about us, Nature. You know how we feel. We just stated.
Hey, Rock, can you say that again, Mono?
It looks like if Toad's cousin was Chunk.
Sorry. These dopey little boys.
They
These
look
little
so
doughboys.
bad. They're the worst.
Let's see. We could try to raid KSL Cross again. The femboy VTuber who we tried to raid twice, but every time they were just finishing before we had the chance to.
Raid Chibidoki.
Chibidoki, they have a lot of people right now. KSL Cross only has 13 people right now. They're playing Gundam
Want
Evolution.
for growth.
Well, Fuck growth. No, I'm kidding. Well, from what I've seen, like rating like a large scale, like a large number channel is kind of a drop in the water for a lot of big name streamers. I try to go for like smaller name people, at least smaller view people.
Nor PhD only has 27.
Nor PH. Oh yeah, they do. Though KSL Cross has less currently right now, and again, we've been trying several times, and I kind of want to at least try.
Yeah, but it's gonna happen again.
Well,
how much you want to bet?
Well, we'll keep trying.
And then watch me be correct.
KSL Cross. Am I not spelling their name?
Are you aware of the definition of insanity?
I am indeed aware, and Voss is one of my favorite video game characters.
I mean, have you seen these fucking things that he's put in front of our eyes?
Yeah, they look
I have my comments, but I can't say them on stream.
Wait, why can't I? Hold on.
They look like a shoehorn mushroom. The ones that smell like utter garbage, and the ones with the many holes in it, that's what it looks like.
See that?
It looks like it's one of those monsters.
Just finished streaming. No.
Yeah. What the fuck did I say?
It's almost like they're on a consistent schedule.
All right, let's see who else is online then.
They look like if like the things from Pikmin got freaking infected with radiation poisoning.
Actually, you know what? Mono, how would you feel about us rating Porcelain Maid?
Oh, that's fine.
I figured as much.
Dude, I fucking love Joel. Joel's great.
Weren't you like fantasizing or something about like trying to set up a date with Porcelain Maid at some point?
That wasn't. So they posted an image on their Twitter of like POV. You're on a date with me. I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna Photoshop that shit and I posted it on Twitter.
I did not see that. I'll have to look at that at some point.
I thought it was fucking hilarious. It's just like I'm on this nice date. I don't know how it's going. I can't see.
Oh, actually, what's our raid message gonna be?
I don't like it. Thinks I don't like it.
I don't know if we want to enter.
Yeah, no, I've seen better things. This is like top tier on r/thinks I hate it.
Really?
Yes. Absolutely. I love r/thinks I hate it. This is fucking the worst thing I've ever seen.
What are you talking about? This looks like a velociraptor that got like completely like flesh morphed by fucking Dasher's sister. Like that's how I'm feeling.
Guys, I think they're eating our magic.
That's a deep pool. That's a fucking deep pool, Farron. Damn.
Guys, I think they're eating our magic.
Could be.
Except for the fire.
And I don't know how I'm supposed to handle this.
No, it's
I've been
hope
fine.
fine.
Everyone enjoyed the stream. Hopefully, see you guys later. Go show Porcelain Maid love and support. Bye, guys. Bye.